that I've drawn. You know, I draw a box, it breaks out, it blows up. You know, the box would actually be about right here. Yeah, that's my box. It broke out. It did all this already. Let's see how much it did. So from about here, not too much, about 25%. But still, it's got huge potential. So again, I would keep an eye on this one. I believe it's gonna go. So let's go here. Oh, Litecoin, yes, Litecoin. Do I have Litecoin up here? I think I do. I have. Oh yes, it's the next one. Yay. Okay, so GRT. I just do GRT real quick. GRT is in this cup and handle. It already did its measure.
gotta do my show, baby. Baby, I gotta do my show, baby. Baby, I gotta do my show at 9:30. Baby. Baby. Honey, I gotta do my show at 9:30, baby. All right, I'm doing my show now, honey. Thank you so much. Every morning I do the same thing. Welcome. Ooh, welcome. Well, that's not good. Welcome. Always something, man. Welcome to the Crypto Lifer Show. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Let me jump on into the mix here. Get that live going. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hoping you're having a wonderful day. Hope you're having a wonderful day. This is strange. Something's going on here. Okay, I got the music a little loud. All right. I like this music to begin. It's kind of like good beginning music, in my opinion. It's up to you. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Hope you're doing well on this Tuesday at 9:33, February 9th, as we get into the crypto space. Now, I wanted to show you what I was just looking at. That's Fiat Leak. That can actually help you trade. You see, a lot of money was coming out of Rep. Qtum is pumping a little bit. Litecoin is pumping. You see Link is pumping. ETH is pumping. Little USDT Tether coming in there. XLM is pumping, XTZ is pumping, and is that little Zilliqa coming on through on the side there? A little bit of Zill, a little bit of Doge in the day, some Dash, heavy algo pumping, Adam throwing some tunes in there, Bitcoin Cash pumping, and Bitcoin is pumping well. So, shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Hope you're doing amazing. Hope you're doing just wonderfully fine out here on this wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. So I do use this to trade. You can see there's certain things going down. So let's get into the day. Let's get into Bitcoin. How you guys feeling, man? How's everybody doing? I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. I hope you're having a wonderful time in this wonderful life. Let me pop out the chat. Sergu, my man. Nano, please. It's pumping. Yeah, man. We gave you the chart for Nano. Like, you're talking about Nano, man. You're all about Nano, but that hoodie is sick, by the way. Shout out to Sandu. Nice hoodie, man. Make Nano great again. Make Nano greater. Let's take a look at my call for Nano. Now, I just want to show you guys why being in this crew is awesome for you. Because we're like a few days ahead of the game. You know, we'll get you into positions before they pump. We're not just going to tell you about them and then be like, oh yeah, they pumped here. And that's why you want to browse through here. Nano, we're giving you Nano on February 3rd. What's today? February 9th. February 3rd, we're giving you Nano. Your buy zone, your stop loss, and your sell zone, okay? Nano doing its thing. So we're going to get a look. Cake is doing its thing, baby. $5 Cake. I can't say enough about Cake. I just made a video about Cake last night. Spent about an hour and a half shooting that video. I'll be editing it later and putting it on out. Why Cake is my boss play for the rest of the bull market. So guys, so much to go over, so much to talk about. I just hope you guys are taking care of yourselves. I worked out this morning, drank some water, feeling good. You know, taking care of my body. It's just as important to take care of your body as your wallet. If you make your wallet fat, but you yourself are fat, you know, there comes a time you start worrying about your own health, and you can't spend money freely when you're worried about your health, right? You can't. So the number one way to be rich is to have a healthy mind, body, and soul. Okay. I was thinking of making a Crypto Lifer workout channel just to show people that working out is as important and trading as everything else, you know? So look at EGLD. It's starting to flag here. I have a target up here at $291 for EGLD, man. Everything is flying today. Unbelievable. Another day. I think there's just too much new people in the space, and they don't do TA. They don't look and see if something's oversold before they buy it. They just buy it. They don't wait. They're not like, oh, maybe I'll, here was that low buy, 25 for Bondly. Remember, Bondly has some big news coming out. I think they're going to say they're on, I believe, Binance, some type of big deck. So look out for Bondly, man. Forming this double bottom here, starting to find a range. It is close to the 200-day moving average as well. It's a little high on the 1 hour. See, that 4 hour, though, is double bottomed and ready to rock. So this is a big sign of good things to come. Beautiful double bottom here on Bondly. So I suggest you begin to open a position up in Bondly as soon as you can, because I believe it's going to go crazy. NFT craze for Bondly. Cake, we got to talk about Cake doing its thing. Cake just completely dominating the space. I mean, if you're not in Cake, you're probably like, what am I doing wrong, right? Cake, all-time high, 501, sitting at 499. Unbelievable. Now the high is close to the 21-day moving average, is 360. So now your pullback starts to get higher and higher. I gave you this for Cake yesterday. I gave you this pennant, and I said, look at Cake, watch Cake. Could do something amazing right now, and look what it did. Cake did that. Cake did those things. So shout out to anyone who got into Cake. I've been giving you Cake plays all the way since I got into Cake at 62 cents. I then made another play into Cake right here. And it's simple. I buy at the bottom of the pattern. I buy when the pink begins. And I buy when the stochastics are low. It's such a simple thing, guys. And I do the same thing over and over again. Here would have been another entry. How do you find an entry when things are flying? Go to the 7-minute. Look, there was your pennant. Bull flag. If you can draw somewhat of a shape, especially in this bull market, if it represents a bull flag, play it like a bull flag. Buy the bottom of the pattern where the stokes are low. And the pink is turning with the blue. See that? I'll put a line there. Alt V that. That's my system. If you take a tutoring session with me, I'll teach you this over and over again. And this just creates profitability because you're not doing 100 different things. You're not following 1,000 different people. You're just doing the same thing over and over again. In a bull market, unbelievable results. And then we can flip the same system and use it in a bear market. Opposite ways. Now, let's take a look at Cake right now on the 7-minute and see. When you see these candles, you have to kind of take a look at what's going on in a smaller time frame for you to get a handle on what's going on. So now I'll delete my previous work because I do have a bigger target here, though, at 536. So we're not even there yet. Take a look at Cake, and you can see that it's now making a bull flag, a bit of an ascending triangle. Am I wrong here? And it's going to continue to make these shapes, man. It's going to continue to amaze you. Cake. Look for more Cake. I would just dollar cost average into Cake, man. I wouldn't play games. It is sad if you missed the run from 60 cents to $5. I mean, unbelievable, right? Unbelievable. $6 would be a 10x, so we're close to a 10x. We're about at an 8x at this point. Huge things coming for Cake. But there's my next target for Cake, up 18%. Cake going up to $5.92. I'm going to post that into the trading group. If you don't know what that is, my trading group, Crypto Lifer Trading Room. Get all the way. Cake, baby, Cake, man. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Okay. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you guys so much for coming on in. Shout out to Levi, everyone here. Thank you guys so much for joining. Lifer, XRP. Yeah, XRP doing its thing. Shout out to everyone live on the Discord. We're going to get cool on the Discord tomorrow night. I plan on starting my new Discord night Wednesday nights on the Discord. So if that sounds fun to you, that sounds interesting, by all means, I would like you to jump on in, okay? I'm going to give you my Bitcoin prediction in a second. I'm also going to give you my biggest plays of the market and what I think is going to continue to erupt further on. I'm giving you Bondly now. Bondly's going to be a $3 coin. It's at 30 cents. It's going to do a Cake. It's going to do what a lot of these other things are doing. So don't give up on Bondly. Don't sleep on these bigger bigger moves coming up. Just because you missed some bigger moves does not mean bigger moves are not coming. All right. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're tuning on in. All right. EGLD, man. I do have a Discord group. Yeah. I do. Okay, guys, there's my first play of the day. I'm giving you cake. And you want to wait for cake to come to the bottom of the pattern. You always want to buy bottoms of the patterns. Right here, right here, right here. What you do is once you see 1, 2, you start the pattern. Then you kind of make an assumption that it's going to come back down. You build the pattern. You have to be preemptive about this. You kind of have to project a little bit. You have to be ahead of the curve in a way to get those gains. But they work out really well. Pretty interesting. And look, the 15 minutes in our favor said we are going to come back down. I think you're going to be able to get cake at about 495. It's going to retest somewhere in this buy zone. So, in my opinion, I'm going to give you a buy zone. From the breakout to the inside of the pattern here, anywhere in there is your buy zone, you know? If you'd like to protect yourself, you could throw a stop loss right there, below the second low high there. And then you could take some profits up here at 18%. Or just be so happy that you started to get into cake because you know people want cake and they're staking their cake and they're making their money, right? So they're happy. While you sleep, cake makes money, man. It's 24/7. Pancake Swap just continues to bring in that paper, right? If you don't know what Pancake Swap is, I talk about it almost every day on the channel now. It's probably like, I'm probably like a Pancake Swap mascot. I should become one of the bunnies. Little pancake bunny. They have little bunnies as pets, and I believe they're like the mascots of cake, the little bunnies. You know what I'm saying, if you know about the cake bunnies, right? It's all about that cake. But cake's unbelievable, man. Yeah, a lot of other channels will show you how to trade. We want to show you how to make passive income. We want to show you how to utilize crypto to your advantage, man, and get the most out of it that you possibly can. A lot of people waiting for dips. Sometimes dips just don't occur. That 1-inch sell though at 6 cents was a good idea, right? Up in here at that peak, 636. But now look at 1-inch forming this giant bowl. There's the right side of the consolidated bowl. That's a big, huge double bottom. I'm gonna make a call right now. $5 for 1-inch. Looking like a pretty good area to get into. Look, and we even see a pennant here. Look at this. I love this song. But look at that, man. 1-inch. Just giving you these short-term targets so you can get in, because if you look at the big time, you get overwhelmed with how much it's gone up already, and you may not understand how can I get in, Crypto Lifer. Nice entry here on the parabola, beginning the right side of this parabola on its next leg up. 1-inch just beginning to be an aggregator in the market. 2 billion fully announced yesterday inside of 1-inch. More to come for 1-inch. So don't sleep on 1-inch, man. I would continue to add to my 1-inch bags. Algo hitting $1. Look at my target. It's insane how well the algorithms work, because look, there was my green line. Where did the price stop? And I make these targets, guys, beforehand, and you can see I hit them like 90% of the time. My targets are exact. It's pretty nuts. Like, had you had a sell order right here, and I always say put your sell order right below my target, like 108, you would have sold at 108, and then you could have got back in at 96. But that's a crazy game, right? Look at the consolidation here now, forming the bull. I tell you guys, I don't care what time frame you form that bull on. That's consolidation. Double bottom, right? Let's go into the 1 hour and see what it looks like. To me, it's a bit of a flag, forming a double bottom flag. This thing wants more. Algo wants more, man. Look at that. One of my big picks for my brother-in-law, my wife, my sister, a few other people, I said, Algo, baby, Algo. Got them in at 30 cents. It's nice when you 3x your family and friends, isn't it? You know how many people I've made money for in the last 6-7 months, man? Insanity how many people have made money off of my advice calls, or just, mere suggestions. Like I told somebody the other day, you don't even have to watch my YouTube. You could just watch my YouTube comments. My YouTube, you could just watch my YouTube titles. The titles on the YouTube. And that alone, man, that alone Like just the titles alone kind of project you. Algo doing very well, breaking up out of here too and continuing. I think it's going to continue up. 18% gains for Algo at 121. We take a look at that daily though, right? Getting very extended. Getting close to that profit taking time. We had these run-ups. Look, Algo had a run-up here. You didn't think it would end, but it did. It had a run-up here. You didn't think it would end, but it did. Run-up. So, you know, when do you start taking profits on these things? That's the question. And I like to take profits when I start getting far away from the 21-day moving average and when I get up here and up here. You know, Algo, but once it breaks that psychological level of $1, look for it to flag out. You know, that's why it's weird. I feel like oscillators are getting broken. And the reason is, a lot of people that are jumping in right now, they don't look at these. They don't look at this stuff. They just hear what's good, and they get in. And they jump on everything, you know. Shout out to Lynn, shout out to Chief Dubai, shout out to Carlos, shout out to Farmer D. Link, we'll look at Link. Yeah, Algo. If you're new to the channel, I want to show you guys how to really look at the market. You want to wake up each morning. You want to make 4 charts for yourself. Extremely important. You make 4 charts, right? And you want to use these charts to your advantage, right? We have Bitcoin. Now, look at Bitcoin. Look at my target for Bitcoin right up here at $50,000. What was my target for there? Well, I went to the 15-minute and I found this bull flag here, right? And I took the measured move. Looks like we can get up, and now we're flagging out again with a bit of a double bottom. So you can see these double bottom flags. Double bottom right there. I don't care how small it is. It's an indication of something to come, right? So now we're in this bit of a small panic, touching the 21-day. Whenever price is interacting with the 21, it's a good sign, right? 1 hour looks ready to rip with the stochastics pointing out. So even if the 1 hour becomes the catalyst, I believe there's your trade for the day on the futures market right there. And there's my old target. Remember, 54K, $54,000 for Bitcoin. Very, very easily, right? 4 hours a little high. Watch for that to go sideways, downplay, or maybe a lack of bearish momentum when we do get the cross. We could have a double top up here, but watch, we are high on the 4 hour. So we could go sideways. Good for the alts. We could go sideways in Bitcoin, and the alts can have a field day today, right? One thing I wanted to talk about was that 3-day. You know, the 3-day just had a cross, a MACD cross, has so much more room to go in the Stokes, and just is building. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 greens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 greens. I'm just showing you how many greens we had in the last. We were only at 2. We could do another 8 3-day periods, which is 24 days. So 3 more weeks of pumpage as we get into March. Looks like March will be a fun time to be alive. Shout out to everybody in the live stream. I think March, you might want to start taking some profits, though, in the altcoins. I think we had a rally, right? January, February rally. We'll see what happens. Let's take a look at total too. We'll take a look at Bitcoin dominance as well. So right now, Bitcoin on the 3-day still looks healthy. No reason to leave any trades that you're in. No reason to get out. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Shout out to Yaha Abdul Khalifa. Hey, can you take a look at BLZ? Yes, I will. What we do, though, right now is we go over Bitcoin dominance, total and total too. I want to teach you guys why these are important to go over every single day. You want to see what's going on with Bitcoin dominance. All right, so we just gave you Bitcoin. 3-day looks amazing. 4 hour looks like it wants to reset and go sideways. Bitcoin may want to go sideways for most of the day. That's what the 4 hour is suggesting, okay? Daily still good to go, and the 3-day is really our winner, ready to pick up the slack. We have about 24 more days coming at you. Thank you so much for letting me do that. And a lot of people don't say take your time. That means a lot to me because I really want to keep you engaged, and I don't want to lose you by not taking your suggestion. Now, Bitcoin dominance, look, spike back up on the 3-day. It looks the same on the 3-day. So watch your alts. Bitcoin dominance could come and rip up again. As you can see, it dropped from 62.81, but it's back up a few points already. So dominance likes to follow Bitcoin. It looks like we're getting ready for a bigger Bitcoin move. That's what this is telling me. So I would watch my altcoins going into the next few days. I think today's going to be great, but I'm just warning you. Look, if Bitcoin dominance gets all the way back up here to 73, let's look at its resistance. Here it has resistance, here it has resistance, here, and then it can get all the way back up to that high. Will we do that? I think we have a lot staked in alts. I think DeFi is really holding course. The fact that DeFi pays you passively, that's really going to help people from jumping in and out of DeFi into Bitcoin. But when Bitcoin roars, man, people forget about their little winnings and they jump right into Bitcoin. Hit the like button, show some support for the great content. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. You guys are unbelievable. So yeah, Bitcoin dominance looks like it could rip. You know, we have a cross here on the daily. We have a cross here on the 3-day, right? And the 4-hour probably goes sideways just like Bitcoin. So I think today is a sideways day for Bitcoin because the 4-hour has to reset. And we all know when the 4-hour resets, it's not bullish, right? So we could come down here. Dominance could come down, go sideways. Same thing with Bitcoin. So we got Bitcoin and Bitcoin dominance doing okay for the next day or two possibly. But what, it's Tuesday, look for Thursday, Friday, even the weekend. It looks like there's a Bitcoin rally brewing. So don't, you know, when I said that, look, I said it. That's what the charts are suggesting, that the Bitcoin rally is possible. Why does this music start and stop sometimes? It's pretty weird. Okay. Now I have a projection here, right? Total going all the way up to 1.488 billion. We did get rejected here at 1.388 for whatever reason. Not sure why. And yeah, so you can see that's that's resistance now, right here at 1.385 billion. But we're still holding $1.350 trillion, dude. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So this is total too. This is total, the total market cap. This is all of crypto. And you can see the 4-hour again wants to reset. So everything's kind of in the same space. Daily looks good. Daily actually a little hotter on total. So the daily is kind of getting a little hot to trot. The 3-day wants to still continue up with those Stokes. So it tells you that, you know, we still have a few more weeks of growth, because the 3-day really is suggesting that we're not even there yet. Look at the last time the 3-day was at this point. I'll put a mark here. No, and I'll freak you out. We were right here. I'll put a mark and then I'll put a line just to prove it to you. So here's my mark. And what I'm showing you is where the blue line is on the Stokes. How much more you can get out of the momentum here. So we're right here and we're right there. And Bitcoin went from, when the Stokes went from 38 all the way up to 100, Bitcoin went from, or total went from 370 billion all the way to, you know, and then we went sideways on the downtrend, which is such a strong move. That was the indication right here. I keep talking about this, though. If you ever see, especially on a 3-day, you see sideways price action when the Stokes are coming down, that's like a spring loaded, ready to rocket. That's telling you something is ready to brew. And that's good consolidation after hitting that beautiful 42K, right? Anyway, so the 3-day looks ready to go. I'm still bullish on these. Looks like we're going to go sideways for a day or two, though. The 4-hour isn't suggesting greatness, but look at the 3-day. And look, here was my projection for you guys too. And look, we actually went right to my target and we went past it. I'm even calling targets on the crypto total market cap, which I said we were going to hit 534 billion. Look, we went above it to 544. Already got sold off on the low though. So that was your high for the altcoins. We hit the peak there. How did I get that peak? How am I figuring these things out? It's simple. It's measured moves. And that's must how be the algorithms. They're all trading just like me. They're doing the same thing, because there's no way my green lines would be getting hit this many times and my targets would be this exact. It's impossible, right? And that's why I want you to stick with me, because I'm showing you that my system is proving to be very, very accurate. And I want you to become accurate. And I want you to see what I see. And it takes a long time. It's not that easy as I show it, but eventually you will have the same skills that I do. I like to look at tether dominance as well. That's how many people hold tether. Tether dominance started in this rising wedge, fell out. And you can see tether dominance looks like it wants to fall down on the 3-day. So people want to get rid of more tether. Tether's going to fall down even further down. DeFi perp. This is all of the DeFi. This is like Aave, Lend, Uni, SNX, some of the biggest DeFi coins all brought together. This is like a DeFi ETF in a way. Let's look at the 1 hour. And you can see the DeFi really, this was a pattern I was seeing a lot a couple days ago. We had a big push up in the alts, like eGold finally went to like 122, and I was like, wow. And then it formed this inverse head and shoulder inside of a bull pennant, kind of something like this, you know? And I'm like, okay, you want to leave the pennant, play games underneath the pennant, do a double bottom. Remember, I always talk about how we're bouncing off the 200-day. This is the yellow line. I keep talking about the 200-day. I bring it up every single day on the channel, how the 200-day is a very good catalyst for when you want to get in as well. All right. Now, DeFi perp. Looks like we're not done yet for DeFi. We could do this. You know, we could almost put it in an ascending triangle. And Cake was in the same pattern. I'll show you. Cake went up, Cake came down, and Cake ripped out of this. Cake ripped out of this pattern. Exact same pattern. Look, I'll prove it to you. I have what's called like somewhat of a photographic memory. Once I see a pattern, it gets instilled in my mind, and I can remember the pattern pretty well. And I can remember where I saw it and where it was before. It helps me a lot in trading because once I see something, I'm able to establish it again somewhere else and then use that to my advantage to kill it. I did that with DOT. I noticed that Sand and DOT's charts looked identical, and I had a feeling that Sand was about to explode, and I made a huge call on that and end up making like well over 300% on that call. It was unbelievable. So let's take a look at what I'm talking about with Cake, because I want to show you what I'm saying here. So if you look at Cake, this is what I was talking about. This is it right here. And I got in at 209. That's why I know. And look, it's the same pattern. Very similar pattern. It's almost a down trend, but then it saves itself with this little mini pattern here. And this is your little bull pennant. And if we go back here, look, it's this, see, down to the side, down, and then to the side. And it almost starts like a falling wedge. These look identical. Say they don't. This area for Cake and this area for DeFi perp, we'll try to put it in the same place. So when you go back and forth, look at that, right? So what we can do is what I've been doing is pretty interesting, is we can take Cake's trajectory, right? Which is a bars pattern here from where it broke out. You can actually hit this. You can copy that, right? You can go to another chart and you can paste that in. Pretty sure. Paste bars pattern. Look at that. And now, this is where DeFi could start going, right? Cake did the same thing out the pattern, right? And I think DeFi is starting to do something unbelievable. We had a run in DeFi like you wouldn't believe in June, July, and August. Like, I didn't care what you were in. It just started to go. At the time, I really wasn't fully aware of what DeFi was, and I didn't have my... But now I'm fully immersed, ready to go, have most of my portfolio in DeFi, and I'm ready to take advantage of this. I believe this is going to go up. Measured move on DeFi. So this is all of DeFi. I'm telling you, this is Aave, SNX, Uni. These are the coins you want to be in. They're going to hold much better when Bitcoin rips. You're going to see other altcoins fall off, but not DeFi. DeFi is really going to rip. So DeFi perp looks like it can get all the way up, even more. Look how many more percentage we can gain out of the market. Another 42%. And that was the run up we just had. Another run up. And again, look, I'm showing you how Cake looks very similar to DeFi perp. That's the exact same pattern. They're identical. I can also do this. What I like to do is I could take the bars pattern, right? I can copy it. I can go over to DeFi perp. I can paste it. And then I can show you how similar the pattern is. Like, look at this. That's insanity, right? If I shrink it even, like, it's nuts. They fit as if they're a glove, dude. Slight variations, but for the most part, like, this is like insane. Look at it. So what do you think's gonna happen? You know, and that's what you get out of my channel that you don't really get anywhere else. These are really unique perspectives. No one taught me this. A lot of people were showing people what they get taught, but no one taught me this. This is me just doing the work. And also me being a fruitcake and a weirdo. Like, I have a strange brain. I see things other people just don't see. And it helps me to no avail. To so much. It helps me so much to no avail. It helps me a lot, man. Yeah, dude. Insane, right? Look at that. Like a freaking glove, dude. Take that out, and then you go over here, and it's like, you know, not perfect, but they're damn close, bro. Pretty nuts. Pretty nuts. So that's telling me something's brewing, right? Something's brewing. For the DeFi space in total. Let's take a look at the dollar. I want to make sure the dollar, you got to check the dollar too as well. Important that you want to look at the dollar. You can kind of get an idea of what's happening. So the dollar right now, forming this cup, but now it's falling off the side. I like to see that. We had an inverted head and shoulders. I thought we could hit our target up here at 92. Thank God we did not. We got rejected. Daily is still pointing down on the Stokes, and we're having a bad cross. Let's look at the 3-day. 3-day also high on the Stokes and ready to tumble. So you can see the 3-day for Bitcoin looks wonderful. The 3-day for the dollar does not. The dollar, look for the dollar to collapse even furthermore into the down trend. Look, this is a double top almost. If I flip this, this is what like altcoins look like with a double bottom. And here's your measured move for the dollar. So check this out. Inverted charts really kind of change your perspective. It's like when a guy has a girlfriend and he can't, like, she's not good for him and he can't understand it. And his friend has to show him something that he couldn't figure out, you know? And he has to be like, look, dude, like, look what she's doing. Or a girl has a boyfriend, vice versa. I don't want to be sexist here, you know? Just when someone can't see something for what it is. I like to, when I'm in the Kool-Aid, I like to invert my chart. That pits the dollar at 74, man. Off this measured move. It's also in a rounded top, okay? Let me show you this. It's also in a rounded top. These are very bearish patterns. You don't want to round your tops at all. Bearish, double top, Bart Simpson even. Wow, the dollar looks horrible. Projected move down to 74. Look for gold and silver to erupt, man. Look for gold and silver to erupt. All right, so we gave you Bitcoin. Looks great on the 3-day. You can relax, take a deep breath, realize everything's okay. We even gave you a trade on the 7-minute in case you were trying to make some coin off of a futures trade or something else, or you just wanted to find out where you could get in. We showed you that. We showed you how to see a bigger time frame, understand the bullishness, and then we showed you how to go to a smaller time frame and find your entry. Yeah, it really does, man. The dollar looks like the dumpage, man. Yeah, look, Bitcoin ran up to 20K, had its first trough, ran up to 13K, and now it's going to have its next low. Same patterns, right? Yeah, you're right. Shout out to Jesse B, man, taking some time. Nah, don't be sorry. You're the best, Jose. Shout out to everyone here. Jose, Carlos, Pharma D, Yaya, Yaha, Abdul Khalifa, man. Love that. I'm here for the crypto education, man. You want it. You want it, man. I guarantee your portfolio is up huge because you've put in the work. Anyone here that's interacted with me on a high level, I know that you've made a lot of money. Hands down. Like, I don't even have to second guess that. If you've sat with me, if you're coming in here and say, I'm here for the education, you're gold. That's why I say, if you came to my channel, then you're already doing the right thing. It sounds cliche. It sounds corny. It sounds like a smart ass. But, dude, I'm saying it for a reason because it means to me that you really want it. You really want it. I'm an extremist. I go hard. When I do something, I go hard. So, dude, I get freaked out when people write, dude. I'm like, wait, am I scared? Because usually, like, I think I had a girlfriend that used to be like, dude. But, yo, you're the man, Jesse B. Jesse B. Jesse B. Jesse B. Jesse B. Sorry. We ended that song. I didn't know it was going to end like that. There we go, baby. So you're not even thinking about that whack scam. Remember when we all started, bro? And I told you, I said, we're gonna make moves, man. I watch, learn, and earn. That's the idea, man. That is the idea. Wow, we're far away from that daily. That scares me. Could this keep going for a run, though? Like, is that how a bull run just continues to the upside? Look at the 3-day. Worries me a little bit. Daily still has some move on the stochastics. Like, we're going to double top up here for a giant double top as well. I don't know if you guys like the new video that I put out. Anyone like any criticism, any talks? It could have been done earlier. I did make it a few days ago, maybe even a week ago. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream, but I don't know if you looked at the video that I just put out recently. Yeah. Cake, man, $4.99. All right, so now you're like, okay, what do I get into? What do I do? Well, I just opened a new trade. I'm going to show you what trade I opened and why. I got into this right here. And the reason I got into this is because it's only made one pop from January 23rd to now. It had a good run. Okay, it went from, damn. It went from 2 cents to 26 cents. So it 12x'd, and then it had this just kind of, and what do I talk about? I talk about buying on the 200-day moving average. This keeps coming up. I say when you can put your pattern, and the yellow line here is very parallel or basically similar to where your bottom of your pattern is, that's an extreme sign that things are ready to rock to the upside. 50 day is still above. We see the 21 crossing the 50 right here. Great sign. Great sign. So this is only a matter of time till this erupts. So this is, in my opinion, you know, just a patient, easy play. Also, I can bowl this thing. So I was sitting there last night trying to find a trade. I had some extra money, and you know, I'm looking. I'm like, all right, this has gone up, this has gone up, this has gone up, and there's actually a lot going on with this. This is Factum. I actually got into the fundamentals of this a little bit, and this thing is ready to rock, man. Ready to rock. Jose, don't you agree that Factum is ready? Oh, Phantom. I'm calling it Factum. Phantom is ready to rock, right? Yeah. FTM, baby. FTM. So, 110% gains out of FTM. We're not that far away from price discovery. Think about it. We're right here. We only have to break this line of resistance. Really, mainly this one. And this wick area. And then we're gone. This is a gap up. And what I mean a gap up is once we break this level, it's very simple for us to get to the next level. There's no resistance here. There's no previous price action. So this is one you want to look at. Maybe start entering a futures trade. I believe I'm going to enter a futures trade in this. No reason not to. And begin to make some moves with Phantom. So this was my next trade. I posted it in the group last night. That's how transparent I am. I even post how much money I put in the trade. Not many people do anything like that. Chris, don't ask things like that. What do you think this total assets the trading room has at its disposal? 5, 10 million? Interesting. That makes people freaked out, Chris, man. Trying to find out how much money is in my group. You're scaring people, man. I gotta regulate my room while I'm typoing because my mic is in front of my hands. I do that sometimes too. Anyway, shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Here's the call we're gonna give you right now. 16 people, 19 people watching, 16 likes. Send those likes in, man. Send those likes. You're the man. You helped my moon mission. You helped me moon mission my portfolio. Anytime, man. Morning, Salmon fam. Shout out to Denise. Thank you for coming on in. I watch, learn, and earn. Okay, let's take a look, man. So this is my call. This is my call, and you can see here, you're like, okay, well, where are your calls, Lifer? Right here. Crypto Lifer, group charts, and calls only. That's where I only put the calls, right? And look, I actually put the trade in here where I entered. I got in at 1434 and 1446. I'm down a little bit right now. Not a big deal, right? Probably down like 30 bucks. I put 1,000 in the first position and 898 in the second position. Probably could have waited to enter into another ladder buy, but I liked where we were at. I really did. And I know we're coiling up here. I think the lowest we get is to the bottom of this channel. So there's your buy zone. Let me show you the trade. Anywhere in this box is the buy zone, right? From about 14 down, you know, from the line here, 1348, up until we break out to about 15. So you got a $2 buy zone really in here, and you're off to the races, up to $30 a coin. So yeah, you get in that 13, you get a little more, right? Right now, 14, you're still getting that 100%, 112%. And remember that gap up that I showed you here for 52%. So when I give you charts, there's a reason. Look, 200-day moving average, caressing the bottom of the pattern. That is a huge sign to me that things are coming, things are brewing. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. And then let's go to the daily on the chart. Daily Stokes are low. It's another indication that something is brewing. Daily Stokes are low. Then we go to the 4-hour. 4-hour is high. That tells me that we're going to keep coiling like this. When the 4 hours high, I know you have some more room to move. So it looks like for 2 days, we're going to do this. And then when a lot of Bitcoin's going to shoot up, some altcoins are going to take a hit, and then this is going to be like one of those big green ones where everything else is a little... XRP being lifted from exchanges. There's a move coming. Ooh, that's interesting. Yeah, shout out to everyone here, man. Thank you guys so much. We're so close to 1,000 subs, man. So close, man. Like, we can taste it. It should happen tonight. I'm gonna make another video to push us up into the limits, into the next limits. If I just made content every night instead of live streaming, like I spent 3 hours live streaming, had I just made content, I would have been there already. Content tends to get you higher up, but I like the interaction, man. I do this for me. I would be doing this anyway, going over my charts. You know, it makes me diligent. It makes me a better trader. We talked about Filecoin. We were all over it. I showed you this pennant here. We showed you this bowl. We said get into the bowl. Only a matter of time. And boom. Look at that. Look at that. Went to a high of 33. We were talking about it at 20, 21, 22. We actually talked about it 3 weeks ago. I started opening a futures position in here. Jose, you have patience like you read about. You got me into a futures position. You must have got me into that position somewhere in here in January, man. And I just held it and held it. We were up a lot. We went up. I'd be up 110, 20, 200%. Then I'd be down to 0. Then I'd be up 80%. Then I'd be down to 0. Then I'd be up 200%. Then I'd be down. Then I'd be up. Then I'd be down. Then I'd be up. Then I'd be down. And then boom, finally, you collect your winnings, right? I didn't have the patience for that. I have to work on my patience because I like to buy right here. I like to get in at least on the right side of the bowl. Wait a couple weeks. I'm not trying to wait 10 weeks, but you know what? I don't mind waiting if you can get up in here. And we're just beginning. Filecoin actually has a lot of talk going on with it. This is a bit of an Adam and Eve double bottom there. Did not play out. Interesting. But Filecoin getting above these highs, and look, it can gap up really easily. So if we look at where Filecoin is right now, resistance and resistance, and then there's just nothing. Oh, come on. What was that? And then there's just nothing, right? Ah, come on. What are you doing? Look left. Oh, the chart's so big, so it went so high before. Wow, so Filecoin was at like, damn, $431, and then it just collapsed. Interesting. So we got to go to like the 12-hour and then boom up because there's such a high candle there that the auto brings that in, and then you can't see any price action. So here you go. We can gap up. Yeah, there's just not a lot of resistance here anymore. There's no chop up in here. Looks like Filecoin can easily get back up to the very least to $62, like fast. I'm talking in like a few days. Easy. So I think this thing is just beginning. Yeah, it's like a giant cup. Look at that. It is a giant cup. Wow. You have quality over quantity. Probably the only stream I actually want to watch the whole time. Yo, thank you so much. I appreciate that. That means a lot to me. YouTube sees that in the algorithm too. They see 20 people watching, 20 likes. They see the retention, you know, and to me, it's about gaining real retention. I could have 500, you know, some guys have 5,000 people on, but people are just writing random things. Like, they're not really there, are they? Are they really there? You know, like, they're there. Yes, they're there. But are they there mentally? Are they connected? Are they hearing the move, you know? We talked about the Ferrum network, man. I went over this a lot in my mind. See how it was doing this? And boom. Wow, I've missed a lot every once in a while because I can't. There's just too much going on. Wow, it went all the way to 50 cents. Look. It went right back to its previous high on a wick, and then they sold it back down. This is just so funny. People taking profits is just, it's a funny thing to see, right? Look at these wicks. But again, forming that right side of the bowl and then booming. And I keep telling you guys, if you can make a bowl, you're golden. You're golden. Just start buying when the bowl touches, and you're on your way. And it's unbelievable how that works. It really is. So, wow, Filecoin just doing its thing. And, you know, we saw this with Sand. We saw this with DOT. We saw this with a lot of coins. This did get sold off. I mean, Ferrum Network. This did get sold off pretty bad. The 4 hour wants to reset. I'd stay away from it for a little while. See what happens to it. I got to go to a smaller time frame to, like, kind of look at that. I hate giant, nasty wicks like that. They're kind of crazy. 50 cents, though. Wow. I mean, 100% are all over the board now. 100% is easy at this point. I'm waiting for the day you have 2K viewers and it's shout out time. Yo, 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 yo. Shout out to everybody here, man. I'm just waiting for the FTA and it's shout out time. That's awesome, man. It'll be here sooner than we realize, right? All right, I like GRT. It seems to consolidate here. Getting ready for its next move to the upside, right? How do we know that? Again, look, 200-day moving average forming the bottom of the pattern on the 15-minute. Only a matter of time for this thing wants to erupt city. I put about 250 bucks into this when it was about 30 cents, and I sold it at 80 cents. So I made a few monies, and then I got out. I did that with New Cypher and this, and then I took the 1300 that I turned from like 400. Carlos, I really started to hit profits with your videos and other TA channels. To be honest, you give a lot more teaching info than others. I just love that. Knowing what you do is the best you can do with your own. Knowing what you do is the best you can do with your own money. Yeah, like, why pay a financial advisor when I can do, you know, it's like anything you do yourself is better. Make your own food. It tastes better. Right? I learned how to make pizza from scratch, and now I'm like an expert pizza maker, and I make pizza like, now I change the cheeses, I change the sauce, I add a little more oil. I know all the nuances that create that flavor, that create that pizza. I play with the dough. Sometimes I put whole wheat dough. Sometimes I mix whole wheat with white. Then I get creative with the dough, and look at how many things I've learned because I started making pizza like just 2 years ago, but I made it over and over again. And now I really know what's up. Like my man XRP Muser, he is a pizza expert. His family ran a pizza shop for years. All right. We probably make pizza slightly differently, but you know, he's the one that told me to get a pizza stone in my house so that my pizza would be perfect. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is anything you do yourself, right? Because a lot of people give their money to a financial advisor. You think he's going to give you 100% a day? 200-300% a day? So I have to show you how much I'm making in a day. Like, I'll be honest, man. I made $50,000 in 6 hours yesterday. I'm being honest. $50,000 in 6 hours. Okay? I made $12,000 since I went to sleep last night. All right? You can't make this stuff up, man. And I like to talk about Niels Bohr all the time on this channel. He was an amazing, amazing, amazing physicist, right? And he had a quote that he liked to say, and it was a famous quote. And you should look him up, man. Niels Bohr, dude. Interesting guy. Born in 1885, died in 90. A Danish physicist. He found the contributions to the atomic structure and quantum theory, man. Like, he's unbelievable. And what he said is an expert. What did he say about an expert, right? An expert is a person who's made all the mistakes that can be made in a very narrow field, right? Show me how, please. Whoa, TD show. My financial advisor advised me that crypto was too risky and to not invest in it. He's fired, bro. I'm eventually going to probably become a financial advisor. Like, there's going to be a time where after you see the years from now, people are going to see my track record and be like, hey, man, you're a visionary. What do you invest in now? What do you see the future in now? And that's the thing. We look at the future. We're not just investors. We see things coming and we know where they're going. Look at EGLD, man. Why did I jump on EGLD at $20? Because it was at $1, then $3, then $10. And I knew that same pattern that we were seeing, remember, in Cake. The fall to the downside. But then if you do this, you can make your own new pattern here. It's a very similar pattern, guys. It's not perfect here, but it's a similar pattern. And to me, it's an inverted head and shoulder. Shoulder, head, forming that right shoulder. Right? To say the least. I see us going all the way up here to my next projection out of this bull flag that we made at $290 for EGLD. So look for $290 on EGLD. Yeah, yo, Cake to the moon, baby. Cake is unbelievable. It's my baby Doc. I gave up on Doc. I thought it was the one this summer. I really did. I was like, Doc, man, you're gonna moon. And you know what? I got into Doc at 1 penny, and I rode it to 3 pennies. I made 300% this summer. This summer was great. We had some runs, didn't we, guys? July, June, August. We had some runs in these crypto markets. I hope you made some money that you could use now, later on in the space. I gave about half of it back trading through the chop. I'll be dead honest with you guys. I gave half of it back trading through the chop. from September, October. It was just, dude, they were eating our money alive, man. I don't care how good of a trader you were. If you weren't doing 5x leverage for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 50, we had to look at the 15-minute chart to try to pull profits. At one point, I said, whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on here? And I said, wow, they're trying to get the coins the cheapest they can. They're trying to allocate Bitcoin. And I said, I need to create my list. I need to start allocating into the coins I want. I need to get my mind straight. I have 25K, not sure where to place it for a hodl. Not sure where to place it for a hodl. If I had 25K, I would put it on Phantom that I just showed you, man. Phantom, baby. I think Phantom's about to do its thing on some big deal type thing. Actually, let's take a look at the red. What's red today? Because there's not a lot of the green. There's a lot of green, but there's some red, right? Let's take a look. Layer is down today pretty hard on ETH. EVX. Everex. Kudos is down pretty hard after a huge pump. I told them I didn't like this coin, man. I thought it was pretty shady, but Cream is down. And down hard. Look, ran up really well all the way to 379. Came back down, forming this double bottom. So I'm trying to find you guys some hurt soldiers here in the game. Cream looks pretty good to accumulate right now at 236. So Cream looks nice. I started doing crypto middle November. Missed December highs because not knowing what that was. Went back over with losses in January with 50 USD trading account. Not bad, man. Started just 2 weeks ago. Heavy in this channel and one more. Right now the trading account is 500 USD, up 111% in the last 7 days. That's 237 USD right now. That's awesome, man. That's awesome, man. Keep it going, dude. Keep it going. A Phantom, but with an F. Phantom with an F, I believe, right? I like Avalanche a lot. I was in Avalanche at $12. We were talking about it down here in this bull flag, right? 11, 12, 13 bucks in here. It went all the way up to 34. Did a 3x almost. Now it's starting to form, you know, this strange flag area kind of. I've been negating a lot of the ups and downs when I look at these things in the 15-minute and just kind of, at least if we can get it into a flag. Touching the 21-day moving average as well. We'll see what happens, but a lot of things are resetting and flagging here. Waves is also ready to go. Theta is also ready to go. There's a lot of different things that look ready to rip. So I like SHR right now. It's been beaten down. People aren't talking about it enough. It's a great project. That's more of a long-term hold, though. If you want to make some gains officially, MFT, man, mainframe. This has been on a lot of people's radar. And look at it consolidating here. Just, you know, that's consolidation. You could tell, I mean, everyone can see that thing looks like it's ready to coil up. I mean, and explode. Look at it. Only a matter of time, dude. And it's at the bottom of the pattern. This is actually a beautiful, beautiful entry right now. Stokes are pointing up a little bit. Let's take the 4 hour. 4 hours in your favor, ready to go on the low. This is a huge, I'm putting out a call right here for this. This looks like it's ready to explode. You just made me find a call. So see how I do this? I don't go to other channels. I'm not going to trading groups. Excuse me. I'm not running around like looking at other. Every once in a while, yes, I am in another trading group. I will disclose that with 4,000 people and a mentor. And he does post charts. And sometimes he sees what I see. And sometimes I do post a similar chart. Or sometimes I take what he put out because I like, I see what he says. I verify it myself. And I say, you know what? That's a good projection. He just made a good projection right there. So here it is again. And you can see I'm just doing the same thing. I'm looking for bull pennants. You can see almost all my calls look identical. Right? Balloons, call-outs. That's cool. I never realized that. I never used that before. Okay, so let's search for the bullish signs here. MACD cross, MACD low. So you can go here, right? MACD. Oh no, Stokes low. Low stochastics. Bullish. Right? That means they're going to reset. They're going to go to the upside, right? MACD. Kind of getting towards the end of its bullish momentum. Ending bearish momentum. See, I type so fast, and then sometimes I'm like, oh, whatever, man. It's a typo. Like, get over it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, I have so much information to put out every day to so many people. It's like, dude, just get out the information. But I know I got to be neat. I love buying at the bottom of the pattern. I'm telling you right now. And yes, this could be a Bart Simpson. There's always risk involved, right? But here's your buy zone. All right. I'm putting out a call for MFT right now, mainframe. All right. You can just put a stop loss outside of the pattern. It's very simple. Like very close to the bone. You don't have to risk a lot here. Should not be losing money in a bull market. If you're losing money in a bull market, you're playing games with your emotions and you're doing a lot of silly things. Okay? And there you go. All right? There's your trade. I'm going to put that out into the trade group now. Please don't do anything you see on this channel. This is all financial. None of this is financial advice. It's all for speculative and entertainment purposes only. But there you go, man. And what I also do is I'm an admin in another group with 4,000 people. And I posted in there as well. So now you got 5,000 eyes on this. All right. And I also tweet it to my 1,000 tweets followers, right? So now we're getting up there to hopefully 6,000 eyes on this trade, right? And with that idea is, you know, not only is it out there, but it's now in front of a lot of people's eyes as well, right? And it's funny, man. In VIP, I was the last person to post last night at 10, and I'm the next person to post right now at 10:20. Interesting to say the least, and you know. So yeah, there you go, man. There's a call right there. Matic is rebranding. No more choosing to rebrand into Polygon. The new name carries with it a new strategy that seeks to turn the project into an interoperable layer 2 aggregator for Ethereum. Matic rebrands to Polygon in pursuit of Polkadot on Ethereum strategy. Matic rebranding. Unbelievable. Let's take a look at Hard. Hard's taking a beating right now, and I think Hard is about to have its day in the sun. So let's take a look at Hard. And I want to interact with you guys. Feeling really good today. Feeling relaxed. Some days I'll have a little more angst. I'm a little more all over the place. You can tell today I'm a little more relaxed. Just kind of feeling it. Feeling everything. Here's my Cardano call. Here's your buy zone right there. Sell zone up there. 40% gains for Cardano. Okay. And look, I posted this, but I didn't post it in my group, right? I can't invest a lot, but I knew I can get a lot. That's the evidence. Yeah, man, for sure. For sure. Started with $50. This guy's got 500, man. This is what I said on the YouTube live stream. Yeah. Cake, $5.16, man. I just can't get over how great Cake is doing right now. It's unbelievable. And let me just add that chart that we just made. What did we just do? FMT, right? Shout out to everyone here on the live stream, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me and jumping on into the live stream. Hope you're learning a lot. Hope you're having a good time. SRM to 5.2. I'm silly. You are silly. Where to buy MFT in the USA? Sorry, I'm new. Okay, guys. I also teach you where and how to buy coins on all time frames. If you become a true lifer, the other day I said to somebody, they said, I don't know where to buy a coin. I said, a lifer never says that. If you want to become a crypto lifer like me, you never say I can't buy a coin. You never say that. You find a way to buy that coin. You enter I'm a part of like 30 exchanges. I use Uniswap. I use 1inch. I'll go out in the street and find out. I'll be like, yo, you got any Ethereum network, bro? I'll give you the end of this cigarette. You know, but you know what I'm saying is like, you know, and so all you have to do if you don't know where to buy something, right? MFT. Is type in MFT right here. Mainframe on CoinGecko. All right, I'm gonna give you this. Yeah, no scabs, man. No scabs, baby. No scabs. No scabs out here, baby. Yo, and look, Ubit, Crypto.com, eToro, Binance. Usually I'm giving you things on Binance. So 9 out of 10 times, if I'm talking about it, it's on Binance, you know? But yeah, man, make no excuses. Like, oh, I can't find that coin. Well, you're not a crypto lifer then. Hands down, like, you don't want it as bad as I do. So you're just, you know, sorry. Oh, I have friends. No, MetaMask is too hard for me. I don't. Okay. Then you don't make the gains. All right. You know, MetaMask is too hard. Then you don't stake cake. You don't know how to do Trust Wallet. You don't want to import the Binance Smart Chain. Then you don't get the money, man. It's simple, dude. It's like the little red hen, man. She got the grain. She grinded the grain. You know, she made the pie. Like, she baked the pie. Like, she did it from, she hugged the big bags of grain on her back. Oh, my back. Ah. She did all the work. You know what I'm saying? Soon, man. Very soon. Look, 73% gains coming. I showed you on Aave, and I think Aave's still going up to $742. The chart conveys that we're going up here on the short-term target of $613 and the longer-term target of $738 for Aave. So, she made bread, not a pie. The little red hen. Look at this guy. The wheat and the flour and the story of the little red hen, man. I love it. I love it, you know. But the hen rebuffs, and then she made the bread herself. Yeah, so she eat the bread. Fine, whatever. A pie, bread, whatever it is, man. An ounce of work yields a pound of profits. Look at Chris saying it's a pie, not bread. Instead of making a comment positive about, I guess maybe I don't know what his deal is, right? Who knows? I'm not going to assimilate my emotions on others. I'm not going to put my emotions on others. Okay, let's keep it moving. Hey, man, that's how I feel with this crypto space. I've been doing the work, and everyone else has been playing games. And now they want to come and ask for the money and the moolah and the calls. I also take a lot of crap from people. I showed you Algo is going to do its thing. It's not over yet. This is just beginning for Algorithm. Just beginning to round itself up in the parabola. Algo, man. Algo. When does MFT look like it's moving? Soon, like in the next 3-4 days. You hold that for 1 month, man. 1 month. You got to have patience if you want to make bigger money. You got to have patience. Like, we got into BNB. Dude, BNB hit $100. Like, are you kidding me? Hold on. I just can't, like, the amount of money. We were getting into this at $30. I mean, look at my projected target. It was 94. Blasted through that. Blasted through that. People need to use this to get cake. And if cake's going up, BNB's going up. Remember that. The more you understand the ecosystem, the more money you can make. I see the whole ecosystem in my brain. I close my eyes, right? I see DeFi over here. What is DeFi? I see Polkadot. I see parachains. I see who's fighting for parachains. Who's working with Polkadot. I see Polkastarter. I see Duck.Dime. I see aggregators. I see launchpads. I see Bondly's launchpad. I see Bridge Mutual Insurance. I see insurance for DeFi. I see NFTs. I know the space in my mind. I don't need, it's all there. Then I want to get into market movers and XRP and how it's going to move billions of dollars behind the back ends of banks. Then I want to talk about payment networks. We want to call it ZRX. You want to talk about paid network. You want to talk about all these different things as well. Then you want to talk about big boy coins, Litecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Cardano. Cardano is going to take over the space. Going to go into Africa. Already have a deal to take $5.6 billion of a liquid money in Africa and make it move. Seriously regret not taking your BNB call. Yo, man. BNB at $30. BNB at $30 on this pennant right here. Down here. We're buying B in here. At the bottom of the pennant. 36. Right? In these wicks, 36. Even here, I must have been buying it here because I got in at $30. So right here is where I was buying it. And we're talking December 21st. I'm telling you, man, I had this feeling and I knew it was time to load up in late November. Everything was blowing out. You could call it luck. You could call it instinct. You could call it whatever you want. But I will continue to do it over and over again. I am a survivalist. Put me in any situation, I will survive. Put me in any environment, I will kill it. It doesn't matter. I will take it and destroy it. crazy because at the time, a little upset now because think about it. I bought 10 BNB for Bondly, which was $300 at the time, right? That would be $1,000 right now. So my Bondly, having to buy those Bondly tokens, they cost me $700 unless Bondly beats BNB. So now Bondly has to beat BNB for me to be happy. Now that was your low buy here at 24.25. You're already up nicely like 25, more than that, almost 30% gains on Bondly had you got in. Wow, it even wicked down here to 16. I wish I had got in on that wick. That would have been amazing. Bondly, man, on Uniswap, right? You could even buy it for Tether on Uniswap, which is pretty cool. But look, it's double bottoming, and it's going to make its way out of this. And then once it gaps up here, it's going to get back up to 54. And then look for Bondly to do some amazing things. Big news coming out of Bondly. So no quickies for huge profit here. Yeah, you want to make big profit? You want to make big gains? You know, I'll show you a trade. A lot of my trades are not on the trading table anymore, meaning I don't keep them up on the trading table, right? I don't. Like, and what I mean by the trading table is like I don't have them open as an open call anymore. Like I just have them as holding. I'm holding them. But you look at this, 475% gains. You put 1,500 and you make $7,000. You turn 1,500 into 8,500. I mean, that's just one thing. You know, here's another 171% gains. Turn 2,400 into 4,200. And then actually, no, you add these. Turn 2,400 into 6,800, 69, 7,000 damn near. You know, so here's, look, we took 2,500, we took $4,000 and we turned it into damn near 7 and 8, 7. So we turned $4,000 into about $15,000 easily, right? Just nailing it. There's my call here for FTM Phantom, new trade that I opened up. Not a big trade. Look, and what I do now is, so I have huge holds, and now I just play games. Like I throw 200 in something, it triples or doubles, I sell it. I take that 500, I put it in something else, I sell that, so on and so forth. XRP up 77%, got in at 25 cents. It's at 46. So it just, you know, just doing what I do, man, every single day, you know. And I feel like today was another great day on the channel. I went over Bitcoin. I went over Bitcoin dominance. I went over total and total 2. I gave you where we're headed, where we're going. I felt like I was very responsible to my subscribers, showing you guys what's going on. And then from there, we also talked about USDT Tether dominance. I showed you DeFi perp, how much more space we have in DeFi. I told you how DeFi is really where you want to have the majority of your money. Where is it going? We went over DeFi coins. We went over Bondly as a good call. We went over NFT. We went over Phantom. I gave you calls. At this point, like, you've gotten so much value out of your hour here with me, because I started at 9:35. It's only 10:39. I'm just saying. You know, now throw me some tickers. Let me help you guys out. What are you in? What's going on? And you can keep it in your hard wallet offline at all times. Partner with Binance, and easy way to use, SafePal hard wallet. You can use multiple DEX dApps, and it has its own swap. Just came out with SFP token. Yeah, SafePal is huge. And you can keep your hard wallet offline at all times. Lunch on me. Yeah, shout out to TDJ, man. Thank you so much, man. And honestly, guys, I talk to everyone all the time, but like, lunch on me. If you really want to send me lunch, I have a family. If I made a call and it helped you, you know, I never say this. It's rare that I do this, but I'm just saying, I have right here, look, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, XRP, Bitcoin Cash, and you could even PayPal me, you know, if you want. But I'm just, you know, at any given moment, you make a good trade, you feel like giving it back. Honestly, if you give back to me, you'll probably get more trades. That's how the universe works. And I know I'm rubbing my own head there, but yeah, I'm just saying, you know, pause there on that last statement. Didn't realize where that went. Anyway, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, XRP, and Bitcoin Cash. Hey, you make a good trade. I give you a call. You effortlessly get in there. You make a boatload of money. Send me $10. Send me $5. Support the channel, man. Help me out. So yeah, just bringing that up there. Just gotta, you know, hey, I do stuff like that all the time. I go to Mitch Ray's channel and throw him $10 all the time, because I know how hard it is to live stream every single day and be there every single day. And I think he does a good job. And so I go up to Mitch Ray. I watch his channel. I don't watch it like once a week, twice a week, because I don't have a lot of time myself. Cake at 5:32. Like, this is insanity. And I literally just gave you the call. Buy zone, stop loss, sell zone. you know. I don't know how much more transparent I can be. We're gonna have a lifer meetup. We're gonna do it in, like, I don't know, Pasadena, California, maybe the Red Rocks, you know, maybe Colorado, maybe Wyoming, maybe Jackson Hole, Wyoming, right? I want it to be someplace cool, man. Sell zone. I don't think you should ever sell cake. Honestly, it's in. I went in cake. I still can't believe this. I'm on to do the math at this point. $5, and I just wish I put more money in cake. I didn't, you know, it was one of my last. Oh, I put in a little more at the end here. I did an 8.5x times $1,000. So $1,000 turned into $8,500 with cake, man. I can't make this stuff up. Like, I can't make this stuff up. And then on top of it, all the gains that came out of cake on Pancake Swap. Which I was trying to show you, but it looks like my VPN's messing up cake. But here's cake, look. See, it keeps like loading and then unloading. Something's wrong with cake right now. Binance Smart Chain, I'm on the Smart Chain. These VPNs, man, they mess around with cake a lot. I'm serious. I want to take a look at Binance and see what the biggest coin is right now. And then we're going to get into some news, and then we're going to head on out here for the day. And I'm going to edit that next video for you guys and get more content out like you wouldn't believe. So SafePal was up 1,600% last night. SFB, I was pissed I didn't get into it. But you know what? I don't chase those giant candles, right? Let's take a look at what's going on. So BTT is the biggest coin. Now, this coin is tiny. It's worth not even a penny, right? It's worth 1/10 of a penny. It's a Justin Sun gamble coin. It is what it is. I've had a free airdrop from it for a long time. Is what it is. SFP was up 1,600%. Now it's up 100% at $2.54. That's SafePal. That's the SafePal token. If you can use your hardware wallet, that's going to be a big deal for me, honestly. BTT TRX, cool. Dent, cool. BNB. Up is up 76%. That would have been a nice play. Fill up 68%. Would have been a nice play. Bake. Bake. Let's take a look at Bake, because Bake could be a lot like cake, right? Could Bake be the next cake? I want to look at Bake because I don't know what it is, and I haven't really spent a lot of time looking at Bake. Cake up 48% today. One of the biggest gainers in the game, man. Cake. And that's why it's lovely having a great, diverse portfolio. And then BNB making a big moves in multiple. Look at BNB for multiple pairs. Hedgic getting up in there. We talk about Hedgic a lot. Front. Unify. I told you how Unify now $26, guys. Wow. I talked about Unify a lot. I don't have unending capital, right? So there's a point where I can't buy everything. That's why when I am in something, I'll tell you guys, I'm going to disclose that I'm in this, you know. I like Nimic. I talk about it a lot. I like Nimic on KuCoin. Only a matter of time till it breaks this high here and continues to rip. But Nimic, man, it's only half a penny right now. Good coin to put $500 in and forget about it for the bull run and see what happens in 6, 7, 8 months. You might have 10 grand, 20 grand sitting in there. Happens a lot. Happened already. So look out for that. Shout out to everyone on the live stream. Roll call. It's time for roll call, right? If I could even find my windows, man. I'm like, I got stuff everywhere. All right. KNC. Let's look at Kyber Network. Do you have a Discord VIP server or something? I'd like to join soon. Bitcoin Conference 2021 in June in Miami. Let's go. We should all go in June to Miami. Maybe don't tell us you made 12K while you slept before saying to send you $10. Just playing around. What I am saying, though, is, yeah, fine, I'm making money. But when you pay it forward, it helps you. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, fine, yeah, I made 12K while I slept. But what I'm saying is, if I'm the one that helped you make it and you pay it forward, it just helps your life go forward. I always pay it back to people that help me out. I do, man. Someone helps me, someone hooks me up, I hook them up. I got 900 SFP airdrop to me from using the SafePal wallet. Dude, that's pretty huge when it's already freaking $200, $220. You made freaking $3 grand almost? Damn, man. SafePal now. I want to get the SafePal wallet. That's another thing, to stay up to tune with all the wallets and everything that's going on. Shout out to Levi502. Shout out to Jose Pedro. Shout out to O's, Robert Cox, Jose Pedro, Carlos, XRP Muser, TDJ, Ali Farrat, Carlos, Jesse B, Ali, TDJ, Chris Conlon, Jesse B, everyone here in the live stream, Anthony Alafieri, Ali Farrat, Robert Cox, TDJ, every single person here. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Denise. Flare's going to deport. Yo, why do you ask questions? Look at this. Chris Conlon just wrote, when is Flare deployed? Watch this. Watch, I'm going to show him how to be a real human being. Look, you're going to copy this, right? You're going to paste it into Google, right? That I can't even do. And then you're going to type in crypto. And you're going to answer the gosh damn question yourself. The Flare network, all right? When will I get my Flare tokens? And I've already told you guys this before. You get them in sections. You get them in different sections. You know, right here. Which exchanges will support and what should you know? How to participate in the airdrop. What is the Spark token? How to qualify. Crypto exchange supporting the Park token. Binance will do it. Kraken. I want to see if they'd explain like how you get it and when you get it. The Spark token. The community is getting excited about the airdrop. Below is everything you need to know. When is the airdrop? How to participate in the airdrop. Just own it and be on the right exchange, right? The Flare will make XRP compatible with smart contracts through the help of Ethereum Virtual Machine. This allows the Flare network to deploy existing Ethereum applications, thus unlocking new DeFi possibilities on the XRP ecosystem. The possibility of having smart contracts on the XRP network is a welcome development for Ripple. As a result, Flare will give out more than 45 billion Flare to eligible XRP holders to celebrate the milestone. And I know you're going to get it in sections. So I guess fine. It's not that easy to find the information. I have to do the deep dives for you guys because you can't do deep dives as well as me. But what you can do is you can ask someone. I've already seen it though, and I've read this before. And when it first came out, we explained this. When will you get all your Flare tokens? I won't spend a lot of time on this. I just want XRP to move, man. But we know it's a lagger and does a mad move in the end. Yeah, expecting an odd 30K tokens or so. Can't wait for my FRR. Yeah, I should be getting like 30,000 tokens as well. 546? Yo. DeFi is doing something like it was doing in August. Like all you have to do is jump into DeFi at this point. Unbelievable. I think Bondly's going to start ripping soon. 104 for BNB token. It just continues to grow. Like this is insanity. Okay, one of the biggest candles Cake's ever had on the 1 hour. Look at that. One of the biggest 1 hour candles Cake's ever had. And it's ready to move right now. Gave you this when we gave you this trade when the show began. Too many coins, too little money. I mean, that's why you just got to get a pack. Like I got to like now right now, if you look at the title of the video today, right? The title of the video is Binance Live Markets Analysis, DeFi coins you must hold, right? And learn how to take profits. And I tell you, man, taking profits away from the 21-day moving average is always a good sign. Right there, right there, right there, right there. You might have to get back in the next few. The problem with taking profits now is you have to be ready to get back in the next few hours. You know, weeks ago you could take profits and then wait. You know, here was a good time. You're away from the 21-day moving average. See the white line? Whenever you get this far away, you take some profits. Now we're back in it on the 1 hour. We're kind of stuck in together. And look at Aave forming another bull flag. Consolidating. Looks like it'll get all the way back to 460. You could snatch it right back here at the bottom of the pattern. Uniswap and SushiSwap all day, baby. All day. Unbelievable coins. Let's look at Unify. Let's look at Sushi. You got to have some money in KSM, man. We gave you this trade recently. This is a trade I posted in my trading group. Here was your buy zone. We came back. You know, we got into it here. Boom. Flew out of it, came back into the buy zone, could have bought more in the buy zone. $1.04, right? And now I see 31% gains coming from where we're at. And now from where we're at now you're like, okay, I missed the move. What do? You go to the 7 minute and you look for a flag, pennant, or bull flag. And right here, we're in the 7 minute and we see this pattern forming. Looks like it's starting to break out, actually. And that's where I would enter with a stop loss at the bottom of the pattern. I do exactly what I did on the bigger pattern, on the bigger time frame, on the smaller time frame. I enter here at the bottom of the pattern or close to it. I put my stop loss right here where this white line is. Even use the 200-day moving average. Once we get above that, it's a good sign. Looks like you can continue to go up. And that's how you figure out. You look at a bullish time frame on a larger time frame, and then you go to a smaller time frame to get into the nitty-gritty to find a pattern that you can use to your advantage. Seems like you ain't been online in time. Yeah, I don't use WhatsApp, man. Ever. Like, you're the only person that's ever hit me up there, so, like, I never see what you're talking there. Hey, Simon, let me go to have a review of my portfolio. I see it. No, it came in, though. Cool, man. I got you. Tomorrow's going to be a day. Today I'm booked, but tomorrow I have some free time. So tomorrow we could book, you know. Tomorrow we could book. It's Kyber Network someone brought up, right? At 189. Let's take a look at what the Kyber Network's doing. It's that half cup and handle. I see that a lot. Also a little bit of an inverted head and shoulders. So let's go to the 1 hour and show you the inverted head and shoulder. Shoulder, head, right shoulder. And I can draw it for you with a label, nice and clean. That's an inverted head and shoulder. That breaks up 68% of the time to the upside. Very bullish pattern. I have another thing that I wanted to talk about with you guys is the bowl forming. I'm showing you this now over and over again every day. Like, you see this same stuff now every day. I also talk about how the 200-day moving average, which is this yellow line here, is forming the bottom of the pattern. We're very close to it. Now you have a triangular pattern here. Look at it. And that's your pattern for the Kyber network, right? And you could also say it was in this falling wedge here, which it broke up out of. All right? And then it broke up, came down, broke up, and it was in a downtrend, but it's in a bigger uptrend. See this? Look for the trend to continue. And then we look for hidden bullish divergence of some type. And you can see we saw it here because you have swing low to swing low, which is in an uptrend. And then you have swing down to swing down. So look at this. Look what I employed, what I used here on this one thing. I used pattern trading because I established multiple patterns, and I could see that. I established the bowl at the bottom. That's another pattern, right? Rounded bottoms of consolidation. So I used pattern trading. I then used my MA trading for all my moving averages because I showed you that the 21 is there. I also showed you how the 21 just crossed the 50 and is doing this little loop up. It looks good. So I'm using my moving averages. Okay. I'm also using trend analysis. I'm showing you how the trend is changing and how we're still holding a trend. And then I also showed you divergence. So I'm showing you how once you get all these things together, your brain starts putting them in where they need to go. But it takes a long time. Like at first, of course, I didn't see these things like this. I also gave you the inverted head and shoulder, another pattern. So I gave you I gave you this pennant pattern, I gave you the falling wedge, and the inverted head and shoulder. I give you 4 patterns in here. Trend analysis all at once. And this is how I'm able to establish my moves. This is how I'm able to make money. I put in the work for years. Now I'm able to make money off of the work. It's interesting how it all comes together finally, all at once, you know, and when it finally does come together for you, I'm being honest, it's the greatest feeling on earth. It's the greatest feeling on earth. It's the greatest feeling on earth. Like, you're like, wow. And it's with everything in life, man, that you put in that work. Tom Brady put in that work. He's a multimillionaire and gets to keep winning and winning and winning. Please analyze Uniswap and SushiSwap. It's like our #1 in the UK. Word. Yeah, that's the first time I used WhatsApp in the last 2 months, since the last time me and you spoke on it. Confluence, baby. Confluence, you know? And there you go, man. So Kyber Network. And then what I do here is I take measured moves. So we forgot about the measured move. Yet again, right? Yeah, it's going up to 282 from 190. So look for a nice big gain out of Kyber Network. And then I like to bring this up and show you the gains. And I know it looks a little confusing with all the crazy work in here. But you can see, like, I'm building you stories, and I'm trying to teach you things too. Instead of just say, hey, here's a trade, I'm trying to teach you guys stuff that you can use to your advantage. So again, you could be making the same calls. Buy zone, right? Clone that. Clone that. Now you can see it's 9, what, it's now almost 11, right? And how many charts have I made today already? You want to sneak underneath that 200 if you can. It's a little too risky there. I like to be up there, but if you can sneak in, it'll probably keep coming up. So there's your stop. I didn't always make my charts like this. I started doing it like a few days, like, I don't know, like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I was like, oh, this is a better way to kind of show people what's going on. And you can clone anything at any time. It really helps. It saves you a little time. And there you go, guys. There's another call, and we're going to send that up into the channel. And thank you guys so much for actually bringing this up. We're going to hit the tweet, send it out. Let's look at the 4 hour as well. 4 hour looks good. Room to go on the Stokes. Wish it was down here, but it's still good. MACD ready to rip. Double bottom on the on the RSI as well. I'm bullish. And if I start putting sell zones and buy zones, then you know I'm making a call. I'm making a call. Here's another call for the channel. Someone else just threw a call. Next leg up. Measure target for file. Right? So we got a guy in here posting. Next leg up target for file. Filecoin. Only difference between me and other people is, look, I'm giving you your stop loss because I have to protect you guys. So like this guy, I'm not hating on him. He's an amazing person. I appreciate that he added this chart, but he offered you no protection. He offered you no, like, if this doesn't work out, what now, right? So if you get in now and it doesn't work out, then what? Now I'm offering you a stop loss on every single time. And the reason I'm offering you a stop loss is because I care about your portfolio and I care about what you're doing, right? And again, don't do anything I do on this channel. None of this is financial advice. None of this, okay? By my YouTube disclosure, this is all for entertainment purposes only. Don't do anything you see me do on this channel. Extremely risky. You could lose it all if you don't know what you're doing. So that's why you want to learn and come into the group and be a part of the move. Matic pumping on the news of the name change. Matic, it was only a matter of time Matic was going to pump. It was one of my favorite coins even years ago. We had a projected buy here. Look, inverted head and shoulder. We're doing the same thing for you a month or two ago. Back here on January 22nd. We're showing you the inverted head and shoulder here. We're showing you the pattern. The breakout, possibly up here. Then it flagged again. And all I'm doing is establishing patterns, guys. Like, I'm a pattern trader. I'm a serial pattern trader. Like, obsessively finding patterns on a daily basis. Like, continuously. Like, it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop for me, you know? Can you look at AGI or Luna, please? What's going on, man? What's going on? Yeah, let's look at, we will. One Harmony. Please check One Harmony. One is moving. Everything is moving. Do analysis on Uniswap and SushiSwap. Let's take a look at Uniswap. I talk about Unify, guys, every day on the channel. The reason why I talk about Unify is not many people talk about it. They really don't. I gave you your measured move up in here to 2286. And look, we went further than that. Unify forming a rising wedge, which is 68% chance of a break to the downside. And it just continued to break to the upside. How would you find your measured moves? Once you get the target, square it away. And there you go. Unify looks like it wants to go up to 28. Right? So, boom. I don't know why the music does that. So weird. Like, I'm like, come on, music. What are you doing? Why does it do that? It stops when it wants and just goes in and out. Just funny, man. I gotta get the music back on for a second. But I have 100 windows open and I don't know where it is. Jeez Louise. Got a calculator open. I like this one. I like this one. Maybe it's here. No, it's not. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream, man. You guys rock. 27 people watching, 26 likes. Yo, you guys are unbelievable. Boss, give us a Bitcoin trade of the day. We already did that. We gave you the Bitcoin trade of the day. That's what we do at the beginning of the show every single day. I start off with Bitcoin, and I already did that. Go back to the beginning of the show. Waves just freaking ripped, yo. Oh. Yo. I kept telling everyone, what did I say? For the last few days, for the last few weeks, people were asking, I said, watch waves, right? I said sand, ocean, and waves. Sand, ocean, and waves. I love when I made these predictions beforehand. If you use the wicks, and it's an ascending triangle, man. Unbelievable. Woo! Yo, 1085 for waves. Shout out to waves. I have it projected going all the way up here to $13.46. So I was not surprised by this. And look, I even made a bull flag here. So we could break out of this bull flag. I said buy here at the bottom of the flag. We went over that yesterday. I said these are good entries right here at the bottom of this bull flag. Looks like it's going to do this and boom on the way up. So we went over this yesterday. Filled my bags with waves, baby. Yo, sand, ocean, and waves, baby. Sand, ocean, and waves. Woo! I think I have to change it up now. I think I got to change it up. I think we got to change it up. I can't find this music. Where is this music playing, man? Like, here it is. Here it is. I think I got to change it up. I got to change it up. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you guys so much for joining. Shout out to Trade Intuition jumping on in there, man. You must have just pumped out a 3-hour live stream, man, because you were up since 6:30 in the morning. I was watching your live stream a little earlier today as I was getting ready for mine. Imagine MFT booms now. What a live stream. Fill my bags with waves. Yo, waves, man. I talk about sand, ocean, and waves, man. Sand, ocean, and waves. And even yesterday, I went into the 7-minute for you guys. I drew this pennant for you guys, this little bull flag. I made circles. I said, buy at the bottom, buy at the bottom. Unbelievable move for waves. Yep, just finished, man. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. 5-hour stream, though? That's insane, no? That's a little insane. 6 a.m. to freaking 11 in the morning? Jesus, Mary and Joseph. I thought I was a beast. We talk about Zilliqua, man. We were in Zilliqua. We got into Zilliqua at 6.8. We told everyone 6.8 was the play. Remember, XRP Muser was like, oh, I got into the exact same price as you can. And these were obvious calls. They pumped before all the other coins, then everything pumped, and then these were going sideways. So I said, Zilliqua, watch for Zilliqua because it's going sideways. Get here at the bottom of the pattern. We circled it right here. These were our entries. You know, then we had some other patterns in here to show you where to get in. Let's get those gains. Put 2.5 in MFT. There you go, man. It was crazy. I tried to cut it short. That's insane, man. That's insane. Anyway, hey, you do what makes you happy, right, y'all? If streaming makes you, some days I'm happy while I'm streaming, I keep streaming. I just do what makes me happy, right? If streaming makes you happy, then you keep doing it, man. You keep doing what makes you happy, bro. Makes me happy, right? Beautiful eye. This hits up my copyright, even though it says no copyright. This does hit up the copyright because that beautiful life she just said, that's a copyrighted thing, right? Zilliqua making moves, man. So some coins are up, some coins are down on the day, but the whole market is up yet again. XTZ at 363 and moving. There's another call we made here. Gave you your buys. I mean, honestly, the market's so good right now. Every call I give you booms. It just does. Like, as long as you hold it for long enough, you can be, hey, the lifer is the best, you know? But hey, man, it's about being here every single day and being consistent for you guys, right? Okay, you wanted SushiSwap and Uniswap. Let me get into that. I'm sorry it took me a while to get into that. I hope you're still here. The guy who asked for that. Let's look at Uni. Uni did something a little funny. Bearish compared to the rest of the market, right? It had an uptrend, and it didn't hit the uptrend like Unify did. It actually fell out of the pattern. 68% chance to break to the downside. And then it kind of bounced and consolidated. So I'm going to go to a smaller time frame now to kind of figure out what I see for Uni. We're going to delete all our work. We're going to take a look at Uni right now. I'm going to show you, this is what I do. I'm actually going to take you guys through exactly how I look at a chart from front to back. And the first thing I do is I look at the daily chart, and I start making support and resistance lines. We were getting into uni here in this bull. We talk about buying the bull all the time. We got into uni at $1.34 around in here. Down somewhere in here. I mean, yeah, I was telling people to get into uni at $1, man. $1.34. So shout out to anyone who took the call. We talked about uni numerous times too, man. We talked about uni at $2, $3, $4. We got free uni in this area, and remember that. We all got 400 free uni. That would be $8 grand right now if you just held the uni. So unbelievable. I got booted from the group, so now I have more freedom. Today I feel free. Oh, really? Why did they boot you? Damn, man, that's crazy. Yeah, it's kind of weird, right? Like, you can't have your own group. Like, but what if I'm helping your subscribers in a way, right? I got in at like 4 or 5. Okay, so there's our support and resistance lines for uni. Okay, now if uni has to retrace, looks like it may want to retrace, doing something a little funky here on the daily, right? We could just put it in here and say, okay, it's a bull flag, and just kind of playing some games. So right now I'm going to give it that. I'm going to give it that respect. But yeah, it does also want to touch the 21-day moving average. Does it keep coming down? Maybe it forms this too. It won't be the worst thing. Waves did something like this. So did Zilliqua. And then it went off to the races. And then, so I would see how I'm projecting now. And this is why I'm trying to teach you guys what to do. Now you have multiple patterns in which way it could go. And now what you want to do is, and this is why when I do something consistent, now I can build off my consistency. If you keep changing it up, you can't build, right? So down, up, down, hopefully into the upside with that little dip, right? So these are your times. You know, you want to wait for uni. Maybe right here is a scoop, right here is a scoop, and right there. And this is where you want to be buying on this bottom trend line now, if that's what uni's going to do. Now, if uni does this, and we project both ideas, if uni does this, then we're going to buy here at the bottom of this trend line. Okay? And now I kind of have you where what you need to do with uni. So you should draw this pattern just as I showed you. You should understand this stuff. And if you need help, please get a tutoring session with me. I'll take you through this really slow, and I'll help you make even more money than you've made already. I really will. I really, really will. And I'm confident that I can do that. Very, very confident. So there's your Uniswap idea here. Look on the daily though. The Stokes are low on the daily. Whenever the Stokes are down here, and we could do this. We could do a double bottom. So that could be like that, right? So if we double bottom on the Stokes, it'll make more sense right in here, and then it all kind of comes together. And I've watched all these oscillators and made them play out. And look, we're getting the MACD bullish cross, probably lack of bearish momentum. This will curl up. This is actually probably a nice price for uni right here at $19. I can't believe I'm saying that. And then maybe even if we get to the low at $15.38, it's probably the lowest I think you're going to be able to scoop uni up for. And that's my uni projection for you, my friend. And I'll also go over Sushi Swap for you now, as you asked for Uniswap and Sushi Swap. Let's go back to the chill hop, right? Let's go back to the chill hop. It's too much, man. Sorry to kind of bring your emotions up, bring your emotions down, play with you guys. Silver doing its thing, man. Back to 27. I love it. I love it. I told you this is a beautiful buy box for silver, and it can break on up. I have silver projected to go all the way up to $36 an ounce. So that's happening. That's happening. Let's take a look at Sushi Swap. One of my favorite coins, man, in the game. Wish I had more sushi, honestly. But I'm happy, man. I'm so blessed right now. Any of us could pass away at any moment. I won't forget one. I'll do one for you. Because I give away free training. I know, isn't that weird? You're kicked out of the group because you train people for free on YouTube? Because you were very helpful to many beginners too. You notice how I'm not as active in that group because I don't want to get booted. I like using the data here and there, but I don't want to be booted. So I just post in the VIP section. I help beginners when I can, but I don't solicit anybody. I don't go, hey, this is I let my YouTube channel now bring people in, I don't want anyone ratting on me. There's a lot of rats over there. People will go behind your back and say, oh, I don't know. It's crazy. He booted in an admin, though. you know? Sushi Man, there's your projected target out of the rising wedge right there at 1550. Made perfect sense that we came back down because that was the measured move. Daily wants to reset. Stokes want a curve though, you know, kind of halfway of a curve. It's interesting, something like this. So yeah, I'm still bullish on sushi overall. We got to go to a smaller time frame to kind of see what we see. Similar pattern to cake. We keep talking about this pattern. Has a bit of a falling wedge with a big V in the bottom, but then it kind of comes up and gets higher lows and forms a kind of a pennant here. We saw this with cake, and cake just exploded. I showed you with DeFi perp. So I'm actually bullish here. I think buying sushi is probably a great idea at any time. You want a dollar cost average into as many of these projects as you can. I have sushi projected to go up to $22 in the near short term. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. Does want to roll. It's good for us. 4 hour is high. So it tells me this. When the 4 hour is this high, it tells me that the price wants to do something like this. I'll go get my bars pattern for you. I'll take this chunk here. We'll throw it up. And I believe what I see happening is something like this, you know. Just to keep that 4 hour happy, we're going to go sideways for a little longer till we can reset that stoke. Maybe we come back down to the pattern too. We might even come and touch the pattern here. It's not the best pattern bars there, but we might come and touch the pattern here. So I would be looking, you know, like here's your first entry, your second entry, bottom of the pennant. You know, if price goes up, down, and up. And that would then get this to come down and reset. And there would be your entry. So make sure you're getting in when the stokes are low on the 4 hour. And if you can do low stokes on the daily as well, why not, right? These look like they want to curve to the upside though, and then continue its run. And then maybe it'll double top and then come down, and you'll be up here with the down and then something like that. So projecting, man, I'm finished feeding my sick granny, then my newborn laid down for a nap, then go get my other kids from their schooling, and I will rewatch this whole stream and write down the notes. Wow, Robert, man, I thought I had it bad. I have a pregnant wife and a 6-year-old, but you seem not bad. You actually sound like a blessed person because you're helping so many people, and I think that sounds amazing. So we talked about SXP. We talked about it yesterday. I said, look, it's starting to form this bowl. I mean, and then it's breaking out of the bowl on the right side. This is a bull flag here. Remember, SXP can do big things. I'm a little pissed I didn't throw down at like 50 cents and just get a bag because I've always liked it. I never really talk about it out loud to everybody, but deep inside, I'm like, I'm a little bit of an SXP fan, right? My initials, SP. Hard not to like that. Here's my projected target for SXP. Going up to $3, man, in the probably immediate short term. Not too long from now. Look for a breakout. Let's take a look at that 4 hour. Yeah, I'm going to make a call on this too in the channel right now. And actually now on the 4 hour, I can project a bigger target because I give a longer pull. So here we go. I'll do one for you. Don't forget, I got one coming up next. But there's a long, long target. And these long targets have been getting hit. I did this with 1 inch, and I couldn't believe as I made what a long leg, and it just boomed. So this looks ready to go. Yeah, here's your buy zone. There's your stop loss. Which, I'll be honest, in a bull run, kind of a foolish idea. But a lot of mentors won't tell that to you. But I have to put it up there because I'm not going to get blamed for someone that didn't protect their money. Right? I'm not going to be that guy. So wow, someone's going to rewatch my stream and write notes. Like that's how valuable it is. Like, amazing, man. That makes me feel so damn good that I put in that much work that someone actually wants to take that work and make work with it. Right? Bat started making moves. Bat, I mean, we've been talking about Bat for a while. And there's a reason why Bat's about to make a big move. And there's a reason why we talk about Bat a lot, you know, because number one, it's basic attention token. It's how we're all here right now on the live stream. Unbelievable, right? So we're on the live stream right now with the Brave browser. So it's powering my live stream. Look at this. If you're having a bad day, think again. This guy's been reading too much Peter Schiff, Coin Mamba. Things have been not going so well for my old friend. Habit Candle Giant. So weird. And Vet likes to follow ADA. Interesting. I never knew that, but hey, that's what someone said. They said Vet likes to follow ADA. We should compare that and see if that's true. Anyway, we're going to send this into the live stream, into the Telegram group for another call. Trend-based fib extension on the 1689 target around 60. Keep on radar if you play the stock market. Honestly, whoever posted this, I like this, but this is not good for beginners. I feel like they're confused by this. They have no idea what's going on. You're going to have to put some text. I'm going to take this off. I don't mean to be rude. I'm going to take this chart off. It's just way too, it's not helpful for a beginner, right? We need beginners to really like, see how I'm doing this? It's like a baby, right? Buy zone, stop loss, sell zone, targets, you know, I should even put more text like MACD turning, stochastics RSI flipping up just to give people more. Yeah. Like these charts are cool, but I feel like they're just, I don't want to be rude and be like a Nazi here and delete things because it's not my thing. But I don't know. To me, this is a little messy. It's not as clean as I would like it to be. So, dear customers, due to the active demand for SafePal, we are currently out of stock. A new batch is coming soon. Orders placed during the pre-order stage will be shipped by February. Welcome to the pre-order and get your SafePal SD earlier than others. Appreciate your support and patience. Dang. Okay, so that's what it was. You could have got your SafePal wallet, and then you can use your SafePal, like, right. Oh, my God. That's going to be amazing, right? Unbelievable. Thank you, boss. Doubled my account in 2 days following you. You're a genius. Unbelievable. Hey, shout out to you, man, for saying that. You're the man. $5 cake, man. SXP, did we add it to the group? Sometimes I'm in the middle of things and I forget what I'm doing. All right. No, see, look, I didn't even add my own chart as I was looking at other charts. I guess I'll let the chart stay for whoever might be smart enough to see that. But for beginners, that's very confusing to them. They don't understand this. Like my chart makes sense. I'm going to buy here. I'm going to sell there. I'm going to put a stop loss in here. That's what they need, man. That's what these kids need. Grown men, everyone who's new in the my biggest I hate when this happens. It's just like a feature with it's a horrible feature. That's all I gotta say. It's a horrible feature. I can't see any windows now or anything that I'm doing. I can't see anything. And then it does it again, right? Excellent. Okay, we went over Sushi Swap. We went over Uni. We went over a lot of the calls guys asked for, too. 29 people watching. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. How many likes do we got on that? Just like to make sure everyone's hitting the like button, putting in that effort. 32 likes, 28 people watching. You guys rock, man. I was late to the stream. Did you go over ETH? I did not go over ETH, man. Went to get a SafePal wallet. Thanks for posting that, because I kind of wish I had got one, too. Shout out to Tiago, man. My man, the moon mission, man. Remember Tiago, man? Me and you were sitting there, and we're talking about how the moons were going to change everything. And you were like, October has the moons. And, dude, it happened. It happened. Let's take a look at one. Wow, one making some big moves. I have some Fibonacci's pulled here. What was I looking at? What was I doing here? Let's take a look at my one chart here. I got a lot of work on one, as you can probably see. So one was in this beautiful double bottom, was going to break to the upside, only a matter of time. It was under a penny. It's now at 1.8. So this thing has done some unbelievable moves. Since January 3rd, one was at 0.3 of a penny. It's done a 6x considering today. Let's get rid of this other work and see what's going on with one. Okay, so you go to the daily or the 12-hour. You start making your support and resistance lines for one, right? And getting into the nitty-gritty. That's what I'm saying. Where are all these Elliott wave traders? Where are all these other people with all these other, like, where are all their calls? You know, where are their stone cold calls for free, number one? Shout out to TDJ. Shout out to everyone here, man. Band is banding, baby. Yo, Band is the late bloomer. I'm going to show you. I have a place for Band going up to 16. And I actually woke up this morning thinking about Band. Like, why was Band behind? But I said, you know, Band will catch up. Band will do its thing. One of the biggest candles in almost all of the space. That's a huge candle on the daily. So you have support and resistance that you broke through. Once you broke that, there was an easy gap up to this area. And we went right to there. Now you're going to look for a flag. Something has to happen, right? Look, the daily is overbought. Straight up, right? Overbought on the daily. Super high on the MACD, right? Super high on the RSI, right? Might be a place to take some profits, in my opinion, you know? Or just, you know, cool down. But we'll see what's happening now on the 1 hour. We'll slow it down. Wow, forming a cup, though. Then a red engulfing candle on the 30-minute. Let's look at the 15-minute. Forming a cup and handle, no? I'm telling you, these patterns are valid even on smaller time frames. Looks like it's forming a cup and handle, in my humble opinion. Like this. If that is a cup and handle and it forms that, we could see it do something like this on the small time frames. But this is why you have to have projection. You have to be able to see the future a little bit in trading, right? That way you can plan for both scenarios. It's like chess. You're playing chess with the charts. Their waves turn into a cave for their hiding. Hey man, thanks for all the great tips. Can I get your opinion on wallets? Is it worth getting a DeFi wallet, or is it safer, easier in broker? Cheers. No, I mean, they're called hard wallets. BS has been quiet. I made up with him, man. He's a good dude. He told me I'm sorry, and we had a nice talk. So I don't want to. I kind of went in on him a little hard, but you know what, man? I was trying to protect. People thought I was maybe being a bully, but I was trying to protect people that were taking bad calls, right? Like, I can't have people taking bad calls. People asking me when I can tutor a session, and I'm like, I'm in a live stream right now, man. Like, why don't you come to the live stream? Like, learn something, and then we can talk and schedule it up. Anyway, yeah. Shout out to everyone hitting me up for tutoring. I really appreciate it. It means the world. It helps me out a lot. So, believe you me. Shout out. Have a great day trading. Shout out to Mohit Singla, man. Doing really well. Yeah, we're kind of... We'll take some stock calls. I don't want to put them down, but we're kind of like... The euphoria in the crypto market is just taking over at this point, you know? And I think silver's going to go up. I think the dollar's going to go up. We're going to see some EV moves. Reef. I have Reef projected to make some big moves. Let's look at Reef real fast. Oh, no, we were looking at... weren't we just looking at... We were looking at one for you, right? I'm just trying to find out where and how you should take profits. I mean, you're overbought on the daily. Okay. You're overbought as well on the 4 hour, right? Kind of curving down, you know. But could be a possible cup and handle in the smaller time frame. We'll see. I would take profits on this, though. I'll be honest, you know. The 1 hour and the 4 hour both there. Great tutors. Sessions will pay back in spades. Yo, they really will, man. They really will. Thank you so much for saying that, Mo. I appreciate that. Ocean. We talked about ocean over and over and over again. Sand, ocean, and waves. Sand, ocean, and waves. Look, we gave you this trade, and now look, we're in the sell zone. That's where you take your profit. You got in on the buy zone, and you sold on the sell zone. Look, cup and handle for Ocean, coming out of a giant double bottom, right? Look at that. Running out of room. There's your buy zone. I mean, it was a cup and handle. It was in a giant double bottom. That was its projected target, up at 84. And I think even more, actually. Let's take the biggest move. Price to price in the cup. Swing it up. We can get all the way up to 96 cents for Ocean. Sand, Ocean, and Waves, man. Had you played Sand, Ocean, and Waves, there were some of the nice, no need for stock picks. This is the crypto life. Yeah, man. No worries, man. No, I mean, I don't want to, we have to diversify, right? Eventually, we're going to have to take, crypto's going to have a bear market. All right, it is. And then in about 18 months, maybe less, crypto's going to have a horrible bear market. And you want to sell these alts, right? So, yeah, we want to make sure we get in. Maybe there's a stock that's worth holding long term. I like GE. I wouldn't mind dollar cost averaging into GE right now. I think they're going to have, I believe, and I've heard, and I've done my research, they have hydrogen patterns. Hydrogen patterns. Cars are going to run on hydrogen gas, hydrogen fuel. Things are going to fly through the sky. Here's IOST. Looks very similar to Ocean, coiled up. Boomed up. Now it's kind of doing its thing in this consolidated area. A bit of a cup handle. There's your handle in the buy zone. So IOST, man, we got in here at half a penny. It's already 2 cents and went all the way up to 2.7. Look for this to get all the way back up though to 3.5 cents, and that will be a 6x on IOST. Someone asked about Link. Didn't you ask about Link? You always ask about Link. Jesse, I just noticed that. I swear, every day you say, can you do Link? Check Link for me. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream, man. 30 people watching, 35 likes. You guys are awesome, man. You guys rock out. But yeah, I see Link going all the way up to $34 in the immediate short term. On its way, making moves. So, no need for stock picks. This is the crypto life. Nano 447. Let's take a look at Nano. Nano was a trade we gave you in the chart. There's your buy zone. Where's the sell zone? Up here at $6.71. So yes, I am more bullish on Nano than the world. $6 Nano, $7 Nano on the way. All right. Let's take a look at ETH, baby. ETH. Link's going to go up. I should just do that. And Link's going to go up. Here's Link. ETH was in this rising wedge, 68% chance of a break to the downside, but we know they break up parabolic in crypto and in just overall momentous markets, right? So we broke up, we formed this bull flag, we came up, and then funny little rejection here to bounce off the retest, right? Golden retest with the 50-day moving average as well. Strong support, and now we're starting to make our way up. Let's look at that 4 hour. 4 hour is getting overbought on the Stokes. So they could double top and come down, or they could just come down. Either way, it's looking like we're going sideways for Ethereum for a little while, right? Till we decide to break back up. Let's take a look at the daily. Daily is also getting into that region where it's high, right? So I'm not that bullish on ETH at the moment. Bitcoin is far more bullish. Let's look at the 3-day though. The 3-day for ETH looks very healthy. Right? We're curling up here. The MACD is kind of extended, but doesn't mean it's over. We have a little curl here, but we could come back up on the RSI. So that 3-day looks like we'll hit my projection. My target here at $21.50, and my next target here at $20,335. So ETH looks good, but I think it's just going to cool off on the 4 hour, and the daily don't look great. Right? They don't look like they're going to spin. But we'll see. It can also go sideways. I just think we're going to have some sideways movement for ETH. And then look, by this weekend, it looks like we're going to have an ETH party. ETH may break $2,000 this weekend. So that's an ETH call for you. ETH projection. Why am I so small here? Didn't even notice with all the window movement. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Hope you're having a wonderful time. And I hope you're enjoying this live stream and the information that you're getting. Right? Ocean has nice momentum on the RSI. Probably going to that $999.96. Oh, you mean sats? 996 sats? 996 cents. I'm finishing feeding my sick granny. Look at that guy. He's doing so much. Then get to my newborn, lay down for a nap. Then go get my other kids from school. And then I will rewatch this whole stream and write down the notes. Unbelievable. You're an animal. We talked about Engine Coin. There's another chart we gave. Buy zone, stop loss, sell zone. I like this new way that I'm giving the calls. We started this about 3 weeks ago. It's doing its thing. I love VeChain. I hold a big old bag of VeChain. How much VeChain do I hold? I put like $2,000 into VeChain USD at about 1.8, right? So anyone I ever met, I would sit and talk to them about Bitcoin for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. We went over the dollar index, man. That thing is, we go over that every morning. It's in the dumps, Mo. I'll do a quick overview for you. It's in the dumps. It's falling here. It had an inverted head and shoulder. We thought it could break out of. It did. It did. I had it projected going to 92.60 if it could break out. That's if it was bullish. It could not make it past this level of resistance here at about 91.62. Got rejected by the dollar. And now look at the daily. Look at the daily. MACD cross, Stokes pointing down. It's getting ugly. So dollar looks like just getting worse. You know what it's funny that I did too? Is it's in a rounded, we inverted it. Look at this. How creepy is this, Mo? We went to the weekly and we inverted it with Apple Eye, and that's a bull, an accumulation bull that we've been talking about all the alts. And then it gives me a target if the bull was right, which it does, and it gets up here. This is $74. So we flip back. That tells me that the dollar's going to tank down to 74, man. With the stimulus coming out, it's not looking good, man. It's not looking good. Yeah, there you go. And we went over silver going up to $36 an ounce. We went over gold. Will it reach $1 by this run? Oh my God, I'm rich. Watch Filecoin. Yo, Filecoin. Yeah, man. We talk about Filecoin, man. We went over it literally every day. Jose Patricio talked about it in my channel as well. Sucks I can't use auto on charts like this because it went up so high. Look at Filecoin though, continuing to rip 37. The Winklevoss twins come out and gave it news saying, oh, it's going to be the best, blah, blah, blah. $21, $22 we're buying Filecoin. It's already at 37, man. You know, we haven't missed. Like, we've given 100 trades, 100 of them have made money. The only trade we gave out that didn't do too great, actually no, XRP did a 4X and then it came back down. So like, I don't think I've ever given a trade. I can't believe I'm saying this, but in the last 2 months, I don't think I've given one trade that was not profitable. I know it sounds insane. I think I'm like 300 for 300. It sounds actually insane. I shouldn't even say it because it sounds wrong. It doesn't sound right. Dot form and a rounded top. I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay. Just, you know, that's why you see I'm not always bullish. I give it to you how it is. It's just that much stuff looks bullish right now. This is a rising wedge. It's breaking to the downside. You see that? Falling off. So that's the first kind of lack of momentum here, but it looks just like that. I think we're just going to make one of these. Just going to form one of these. Probably a nice place actually. Kind of go up, down, and just get in at the bottom of the pattern for the next leg up. 1 hour looks like it wants to rip too. Dot it at a high, man. It went to an all-time high of 24. Wow. Dot, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. That means the world to me, Mo. Little things like that really mean something to me. So when you said that, that's like dope. Yeah, I was going for latency. I went back to less latency, and it tends to be better. When there's more latency, it's like not. It's a little frictiony, you know. Did you post your projection of Reef in the group? Wow, you guys are working me today. I'll be honest. Feels like a full-time job. I didn't even have breakfast yet. I love it, though. I love every moment of it with you guys. I really do. I wouldn't be anywhere else doing anything else. Isn't that cool? To know you're where you want to be? It took me years to get there, man. It took me years to get there. I could cry right now. I could, but I won't. Yeah, I see it going up to 4.9, 5 cents basically, and then that's going to be a price discovery, and then who knows where Reef could go from there. We got a lot of free Reef too, man. I got like 13,000 Reef. off of that BNB and off of the cake. Cake gave me a lot of reef. Yeah, there's my projection there. So let me post that for you. 54% out of reef. Here's another call. We're just going to keep making these calls. Here's your buy zone. My opinion, anywhere in there. We're going to clone that. I think your sell zone is going to be somewhere like, who knows. Maybe you can take a little nibble up here, but I just let it ride. I want to just say let it ride. I'm going to look what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this. And I'm going to say let it ride. Which I never say, but like, come on, man. For me to tell you where to sell that, I could be making you could lose so many gains. Right? Let it ride up in there. Stop loss down here. Below this next line of resistance. So there's your stop loss, right? We're going to duplicate that. Paste text, which you can also clone. Clone's even better. And there's your buy zone for reef. And we're going to post that. And then let it ride. Literally hilarious. Because I'm not going to tell anyone to get out of reef when it's in price discovery and booming. And we'll send that to the tweet too. Goes out there with the hashtag and hits the Twitter feed. Will SEC take off after or after? Which altcoin is going to set a new all-time high next? Who knows, man? Anything. Every one of them. Can you do a chart on the paid network? Wow, you guys are working me today. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. You guys are doing the thing. I will, Michael. Are you, only if you become a lifer in the group, though. Are you a lifer? Did you join my Telegram group? If I see you join the Telegram, maybe you're already in there. And I'm being rude. Because I have 439 members, so I don't know everybody in there. But... And boom. We gave a lot of calls on the channel today. We gave you a... Just to recap the calls on the channel live, right? First of all, we gave you a Bitcoin call yesterday when it was at 43,000 going up to 49,000. Okay, we gave you an engine call. Check it out. We gave a RSR call. We gave a Bitcoin Cash call. We gave a Phantom call, which a trade I actually took, and I gave you the exact trades that I made. Here's a Filecoin call for the next move up. Here is a UNC. Now I don't even know what the hell I put in there. I'm like, what is that? KNC Kyber Network call. There's a Kyber Network. Okay. Then we have two more projections. BTB. These, I didn't put these in. A little messy for me. SXP and Reef. All right. And MFT as well. Yeah, I'm here. Michael, you're the man. You're the man. So Michael, you're in there. You're funny, man. All right, I hadn't seen you before comment. I hadn't seen you comment before. Michael B. Shout out to Michael B. Let's go over the paid network for you. You went out of your way. You also hit me up inside the. Let's go over the paid network. You earned it. Paid wrapped ETH on Uniswap. All right, let's take a look at paid. Wow, I can't even. I'm gonna have to go to something else here. Let's go to CoinTrader Pro. Let me show you how we do this. Really hard to chart this, man. It's got like no... Wow. Interesting. I'm going to go to what's called CoinTrader Pro. This is a free software online. CoinTrader.pro, right? And then you're going to use this to kind of look it up. Damn, lucky I ordered mine. Binance have a giveaway for 10 of them. Z, you are lucky you bought it, man. How did you get it? I was going to go to Trader Pro viewer or something. Yeah, chart viewer. Let's take a look at paid. This usually gives you more information, right? Paid network. Here we go. You can even see the USD, which is kind of nice. All right, here we go. Paid network. Now we get something going. It's weird. All my oh, the daily. Let's go to like the 30-minute. Okay, cool. All right, so the paid network. Look what I see happening here. I mean, this is just a bullpen it like we're seeing in a lot of these other moves. So there you go. Boom. Boom. Right? That's your bull flag. Zilliqa look like this. Waves look like this. Only a matter of time. More coming. What do you do with the money and 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 the money? How much money can a man have? How much money can a man make? What happens when you just keep making money? When does it end? Right? Where does it stop? Wow, the snow is falling yet again here in Boston. I'm being honest, man. We are getting slammed. Absolutely slammed when it comes to snow. Like, we have so much snow outside, we can barely look around. Like it's all over us. Like, I have a walkway. I have like 4 feet of snow on either side, and we're getting like another 7 inches today and maybe tomorrow. And it's like being in Vermont where I live, man. It just doesn't stop snowing. You know, snow swap. I heard about that recently, which is hot. Avalanche is hot. All right. Let's get back to the paid network. Where were we? Lost my train of thought. So look, I think the paid network can go up 138% right here. I think this is a very good place to to enter into the paid network. Yeah. Hyped up. I know it's already went up 100x. Like, if you got in here somewhere at 32 cents and now it's at what? $5. It did like a cake, right? Cake's doing things like this. But yeah, I see paid network continuing. I would take a nibble here. You know, falling volume with falling price. That tells me that the price, you know, look, we have falling volume with the price falling down. Tells me that the lack of selling pressure is ending. That's a big indication. Also, the 15-minute is going to be key here, low on the Stokes and ready to go. So I think that's your location. I think that's a beautiful entry right here at $3 for the paid network. Honestly, see it projecting all the way back up to $7.48. Big project. A lot of people like it. A lot of people talk about it. It's going to be on the radar. Yeah, we're obviously late to it, you know, 100x already. So, but yeah, I still think it can go up 138% paid network. So there you go. We went with a paid network for you. Thoughts on VeChain? You think it hits $1 on this run? I do. I actually have a video for that already done. And funny, I love this, man. Thoughts on VeChain? Why don't you people? You know what? In my defense, not everyone knows how much content I really have. So let me. I'm gonna actually paste a video. Someone's asking questions in the Telegram right now, and I'm gonna send a video over there, and then we're gonna get into the news, and then I'm gonna get out of here because I have a day planned and I got stuff to do. Now this isn't loading, but I have a VeChain video. If this were to load, I have a VeChain video. Playlists, trading and news videos, right? And where's my VeChain? Price prediction right here to the moon. Where was my projection for VeChain?
On your way during this pull. How much money can really get into the space and how big? 30x gains, more than that. If we do the math for that, just exactly get us in the ballpark, that is going to be an amazing 36x. If you like my content, don't forget.
I'm talking 65 cents for VeChain. That was my projection, you know. We'll see. We'll see. Boston is cool, man. Hell yeah. I love how you summarize all your calls you made at once. That's really cool. The best bets in a casino economy. You're the man. Gas fees are expensive. What's the minimal to invest in paid, in your opinion? I don't know, man. If I get into a position, it's $500 or more. You know, I'm not putting in a few $100, like, you know, and if you only have $50, then put in $50. You know, if you have $100, put in $10. Like, it all depends on who you are, where you're at in life, right? A position to me is $5,000 to $3,000. A heavy bag is $5,000. You know, If I tell you guys I got a heavy bag, it means I got 3,000 to 5,000 in it. I'm listening and while moving this damn snow, right? Crazy, man. Hell yeah. We getting more snow today, Lifer. Shaking my head. I know, man. How we getting more, bro? How we getting more? Oh my God. 1 inch playing games, man. Ave holding 482. I liked AVAX. Look for AVAX. Avalanche, man. Algo holding that dollar. Band, baby, band. Look at that. So I had band projected to break on out. I knew it was only a matter of time till band did its thing. And I have band going all the way up here to $16.57. So band is going to do damage. Someone asked about BLZ. Sorry I didn't get to it. I have a trade for it right here though. It's in the buy zone, you know. So there you go. And it's in the cup and handle. This is one of the trades we've been talking about for a while. It's still valid and it's still ready to go. I'll repost it because I posted it a long time ago. Okay. And there you have the magic, my friends. There you have it. Boom. You know, boom. Been waiting for a long time. Slim Trady. Hilarious. Hilarious. But there's BLZ. I had it ready for you with a projected price and everything ready to go. Bitcoin 46,800 doing great. I have it projected to go all the way up to $57,000. We went over it at the beginning of the show. If you want to know where Bitcoin's going, go back to the beginning of the show and you'll get all the info you need. Okay, now the new news coming at you. While you've been here, new news has been coming out. So in the last 40 minutes ago, we're hitting you with the news that came out 40 minutes ago, an hour ago. I see Larry Ellison. That's a good sign. Big money, Oracle, right? We're talking about some exchange movement in the DeFi space. Binance Coin, just doing amazing things, man. I see Larry Ellison again, man. That's a big thing. I'm already kind of piecing together where that's going, and I think it's insane. Bitcoin SV NEM maker price analysis. Digital right lawmaker demands revoking of CBN's crypto banking ban. The digital rights lawyers have filed against the Central Bank of Nigeria and SEC for imposing a banking ban on cryptocurrencies. The court filing has demanded the judge to stay on the banking ban, claiming CBN doesn't hold the jurisdiction to impose such a ban. The court filing has put both CBN and SEC as defendants in the case. Nigeria just banned banks from working with crypto companies. Soon Nigerians will ban the banks. Bitcoin fixes that. Right? They're so dumb. Like, we can use it without you, and then you're going to have to get down with us. Is Oracle founder Larry Ellison planning to buy Bitcoin next? Next big corporate buyer is Larry Ellison from Oracle. Larry Ellison, the renowned American investor and co-founder of Oracle, could follow in the footsteps of Elon Musk and add Bitcoin to his company's balance sheet like Tesla. Matt Kaiser, the Bitcoin proponent, revealed the news, citing his sources. What makes the rumors more formidable is the fact that Ellison is also a board member of Tesla, which means he was involved in the decision making or even approved of Tesla's recent $1.5 billion purchase. During the last week of December, Musk reportedly flew to Hawaii to meet Ellison. Now, many Twitter pundits claim that the meeting could have been regarding Tesla's Bitcoin purchase. Flew to Hawaii, first Lanai, now to Maui, arrived about an hour ago. Just meeting with Larry Ellison to speak some advice. Back working on Tesla, end of quarter tomorrow. Like, look, to seek some advice. Today, we will be interviewing 10 of the most influential leaders in Bitcoin marketplace live. Yesterday, I was shocked by New York Ross Stevens' estimate of $25 billion in institutional assets by year end. Now I'm wondering if anyone might beat that. Join us and find out. Yo, it's moving, man. We don't need analysis. Binance Coin, Waves, Crypto.com. Things are going well for us. We do our own analysis. French regulator seeks changes in UE supervision of the crypto sector. As this regulation is brand new, it's easier to provide ESMA with competence from the outset that is considered at a later stage. Moreover, it would make sense to gather all the expertise within the same authority, since the cost of entry in the crypto world is quite high. IDEO Collab Ventures file with SEC for a new $100 million crypto fund. Early stage investment fund IDEO Collab Ventures is looking to launch a $100 million crypto investment fund. An American design and innovation consultancy firm has filed for a new cryptocurrency fund through its blockchain-orientated venture capitalist subsidiary. Awesome. Larry Ellison could be next in line to buy Bitcoin. That's starting to leak out into the news. Follow Max Kaiser, man. He's the man. Bitcoin trend strength more powerful than 2017. Only just beginning. I truly believe that. This is just the beginning. Like, we haven't even started. You guys think it's going, but we haven't even started yet. All right, guys. I love you. Thank you so much for joining here on the live stream, man. You guys rock. We had an amazing live stream. We really did. I felt interactive. I got rewarded by my value. You guys rewarded me with the attention and the movement. There was a lot of comments here today. There was a lot of interaction. I really appreciate it. 41 likes, 27 people watching, and we will continue to give you that amazing knowledge every single day on the live stream. I will get better. You will get better. We will all get better. Shout out to everyone here, and thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. And remember, if you came to my channel, then you already did the right thing. I love you. We're going to say it together. 1, 2, 3. Crypto is life.